I don't know what took me so long to like watch that shit. Like I've seen so much, read so much, and like there's just a couple titles that have just been under the radar for me. Code Geass is gas, bro.
I mean, honestly, bro, like those last 5 chapters after Sukuna died, just yapping. a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was really tapped out.
Niggas was sipping that yak.
And they was going crazy with it too. They were drinking hella.
You're a lie in April.
The fuck?
That's a great answer, Terry. That's a great answer. It's a very safe
You got me
answer.
fucked up if you think I'm finna go into a different anime universe without any of the knowledge that they have and get my ass beat the fuck down.
No, that's valid, bro. That's completely valid. I'm
made me
with you
drop
on
my-
that, bro.
This nigga made me drop my fucking camera. What is good, y'all? It is your boy, Nappy Senpai. I am here with my gang, man. OP Lock, Tiger, and Dre D. Boy. Welcome back to another installment of Baka Talks. It has been so long, man, since I said that. And it feels so fucking good to say that shit, because it has been a minute. How long has it been since episode 13 dropped? Like
3 weeks.
Almost a month, bro.
Yeah.
Almost a month.
Hey,
but I mean,
we've been getting active doing other things though. So
we have for sure. The grind has not stopped at all. We've been doing shit.
Yeah, podcast may have came to a slight halt, just a little intermission, but like they said, man, we've been doing a lot of dope shit behind the scenes, man. We got a lot of good stuff to share with those who are not aware. But aside from that, before we get into all that shit, man, how are my boys doing? Because it has been so long since we have all been in the same, well, not the same vicinity, obviously, but like just together doing this. So like, how have y'all been?
Chilling.
What's
man,
new with y'all?
Got me a little ticket from the head out to Colorado to see y'all.
Yeah.
Turn
me up, Dre. Turn me up.
Turn me up. Turn me up. That boy coming out
shit.
this Friday, man. If y'all do not know, this Saturday, well, I guess next, well, no, technically it would be this Saturday. This upcoming Saturday, we will be in Denver. It is finally time to play the game.
It's time to play the game.
It is time to play the game. We will be
shit.
at Denver Skate Park pretty much all day Saturday, playing Sparking Zero early, thanks to Bondi. Not on no, like, we got an invitation type shit. They're doing their road tour.
We got invited.
They gave us a personal invitation. Yeah, they gave us
because we're like that. We're fucking like that, bro.
They said,
They were
Dre,
like,
we
Baka
know you're
Talks.
finna piece up everybody on Baka. We need to get you the game early just so you can get practice and get ready for the tournament.
This nigga is so lucky he has a soundboard on his side, because I would have put the fattest boom and when soon as he said that.
throwing tomatoes at him.
Like, he lucky he's the only one that got the soundboard. But no, we're gonna be up there, man. All 4 of us. Dre is coming into town on Friday night, so your boy and Tiger is gonna go swoop that nigga from the airport and bring him back, and we'll be all in Denver. Me, Terry, Tyler, Dre, and a couple other homies doing another vlog for y'all, because y'all did enjoy the manga hall, which is still getting traction to this day. So we definitely appreciate all that's getting put towards that even then, because we did not expect that to blow up as much as it did. But we will be up there playing the game early, getting our thoughts, feelings, getting some interviews done with some other people that are playing the game as well, aside from us. So definitely excited for that. And I'm excited to get my hand on the game. We literally got a week, bro. Early access starts that Monday after, man. So it's only a matter of time.
Oh, my girl sent me money already. I'm about to pre-order after the pod.
Yes, tomorrow?
I have to do that too. I have to do that as well.
Yeah,
I'm getting mine tomorrow, nigga. Tomorrow.
We got niggas pre-ordering. All right, I'm pre-ordering that bitch
you
right
have
now.
to if you want to play it early. If you want to play that shit early, get that deluxe, bro.
I'm getting it right now.
Oh,
that nigga said he's getting it right now. He's
now.
He's standing 10 toes right now. I respect it though. Hey, I respect it. I ain't got no hate in your game, player. I respect
you. Gotta get on PlayStation. You gotta get on PlayStation.
About to say.
He's about
do
to
not
cop on
fumble.
PC.
Do
Yeah, I
not
saw him
fumble.
on his PC scrolling through that shit. I said, I know
Do
your
not fumble.
PlayStation not hooked up right now.
Do not
It
fumble.
is. I just turned it off though. But
Yeah,
I
bro. Make
definitely was
sure you
gonna
get
get it on
that
PC.
Ultimate Edition because the standard edition will not give you the game early. You have to get the specific version of the game so you can play it early. But aside from that, literally a week from now, we'll be playing that shit. Speaking of gaming, like I said, it's been a little silent on the Bucket Talks end as far as the podcast goes. But we got 4 new videos up on the channel. 1 on our new gaming channel that we just dropped today as of this recording. So Baka Gaming is in full effect, is in full swing and up and running. Shout out to the man Dre for essentially his previous personal gaming channel into the Baka Gaming channel. So bringing his already built community over to us and like getting them familiar with us. We got an intro video out with a crazy ass intro that we built from the ground up ourselves. Fucking corny as shit as it may be. That shit is gas. Can't even lie. That shit is gas. So definitely check that out. For those on YouTube, our gaming channel, Baka Gaming, will be linked in our channel and also in the description down below. So be sure to check that out. And then as far as our other videos, we have 3 reaction videos out right now.
Yep.
We have Dandadan anime premiere reaction video out because we saw the first 3 episodes of Dandadan in theaters about 2 weeks ago. Gave our thoughts and opinions on that and how we felt and how much we're anticipating the anime dropping literally like next week as well. That comes out on Netflix. We have a Bleach video we just dropped today, giving our thoughts and opinions on the new Bleach trailers that dropped, as well as a Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video that is almost at 9, literally right on the edge of 900 views. So gaining momentum towards our first like actual YouTube video that's gonna hit a fucking 1,000, which is insane. So shout out to all of y'all because it would not be possible without you. Give a little round of applause for you, my man. Pat yourself on the fucking back because you deserve it. You deserve it. But aside from that, we've been working, man. We've been working, and it has not been easy. Multiple nights we're up till like 5, 6 a.m.
Fuck.
Too late.
Demon time, bro.
Cooked. And that don't even like count the 2 videos that we haven't dropped yet. So we've recorded like 6 videos over the past like 3 weeks.
We've been grinding, and it's nowhere compared to what we're about to be grinding when that game comes out too. So
man, and with the just gaming channel in general, just all of us playing different types of games plus Sparking Zero, like we're gonna have a lot of content coming out soon. Yeah,
we each have our own ideas for what we're wanting to put on the channel for ourselves. So definitely be on the lookout for that. You're gonna be seeing all types of different genres of games on that channel, depending on like who's playing what. You're gonna be seeing us playing shit together. It's gonna be a ride, man. It's gonna be a ride. So I'm definitely anticipated for that. Definitely eager to get into that because there's a lot of shit happening, man. Metaphor, Tekken, Grand Blue, Dragon Ball, COD, Valorant, all types of shit we're gonna be playing on there, man.
Come on now, don't
Armor Core. Drew already got his Armor Core shit on there now, so you could already get a head start on all of that because we have a full playlist for all of Dre's previous Armor Core videos. So definitely check those out. But aside from that, man, like I said, we've been working, man, and it has been fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like we're finally in that mode where we're actually like just pushing content out on like a consistent basis. Yeah. And it feels good. It feels good to know that. It feels good. For one, we have people like I got people reaching out to me personally, telling me like to lock in and to keep going and keep grinding. Like shout out, like you know who you are. If you're listening to this and you remember the conversation we had, the multiple people that have been reaching out to me, telling me just to keep pushing and for us to just keep grinding. Like those do not fall on deaf ears, man. So we definitely appreciate that. And I ain't trying to get all fucking mushy and shit like that. So we'll cut it there. But seriously, man,
about to cry.
No, appreciate every single one of you, man. And don't forget, man, our pod is pushing to 1,000 downloads as well. So across all platforms, Apple, Spotify. So keep sharing with your people. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out the VODs we have for the pods, and so you can get like our like actual reactions to the shit we're saying. You're not just hearing it through like just audio only. If you are audio only, keep listening to us, and we're gonna keep pushing shit out for y'all, man. But aside from that, Discord too. Make sure you tap in with our Discord too. Community
tap in.
And be on the lookout for our tournament because our tournament's literally next week too. So it's just so much shit happening right now. Just so much shit.
I'm excited,
just coming to
bro.
fruition.
A lot of content on the horizon. It's just a lot of fun to be had while we're doing this shit too. So
facts, man. It's gonna be great.
Oh god. But aside from that, man, I mean, getting into some anime shit. I watched Code Geass finally, man, a couple weeks ago. Yeah. I know y'all know. I got some thoughts, man. Because that shit was pretty gas. I ain't gonna lie.
You, man. I don't know. I told you.
I don't know what took me so long to like watch that shit. Like I've seen so much, read so much, and like there's just a couple titles that have just been under the radar for me. Code Geass is gas, bro.
How long ago did I tell you about that shit?
Like, bro, you told me about Code Geass like before you moved.
Yeah, bro. I've been telling you to tap in.
Like it's been years. But I finally tapped in, and I am not disappointed. I got through all of Code Geass in like 3-4 days, bro.
Insanity.
I'm glad you enjoyed it too, man. You got to see what Lelouch really is about. Not just hearing the rumors. You actually see how he, like, because his power is broken, but it's like there's limitations to how broken it could be. Because he can only
if he could just use his Geass however he wants, like however many times he wants on that said person, that shit would be fucking deep. I'm gonna tap in with the new series they dropped, so we'll see.
Y'all heard of that game Spectre?
I have heard of Spectre. Isn't it like is it
the one with the monsters and shit?
No.
Is it
It's
Spectre
the one
or
where it's that game that Shroud. You guys know the FPS player Shroud?
Yeah, I know.
Like he made it's pretty much like that. And it's like you can change into two different people, but that's essentially
but you can
like
move while shooting in that one too.
Interesting.
Shout out to Shroud, bro. He's been in the community for a minute. Like, talk about like getting it from the mud. That nigga Shroud got it from the fucking mud up. Like that dude's been grinding for over a decade plus.
Been playing the game since he was 3 years old, bro.
Like that dude's
he went
on
from
YouTube.
Pro to streamer.
Dude is insane. He could still be a pro if he wanted to.
Oh no, that nigga's cracked. On God, he could. Yeah.
He's cracked at like every first-person shooter he plays, bro. Like, he's insane.
He picked up Siege one time and just already made it to champion within like a week of the rank system. Yeah, within like a week. Champion. Niggas were like, "What?"
He's insane. Shroud is insane, but I might honestly, bro. I might be Lelouch for Halloween. We'll see how it goes. The costume I found.
Oh my god, this dude, bro.
The costume I found is fucking legit. The helmet is fucking insane. It's the helmet from the movie, the Resurrection movie.
I don't know if I remember it.
It's just pretty much the same helmet for Zero, but it has like a design going like down and like across.
Okay.
But it's pretty far. But it's like $200-$300 to get the full fit. So it's definitely an investment. Can wear that shit at cons and shit.
Lock in. God, you can get the contacts, nigga. Just have one in for the. Oh, that'd be kind of tough.
I Lelouch be pretending you command thee.
Yep. This dude has been saying that nonstop for the past since he finished that shit.
Bro, a Geass.
What would you rate it?
Insane. Code Geass, I gave it a 9.
A 9?
No, it was good. There's like decent mecha shit in there. Good storytelling. Great.
And the mechas don't overshadow like everything else going on. Cause like niggas go into like Gundam and shit like that strictly for the mechs and shit.
Yeah,
obviously. Like I'm more interested in like Lelouch's plans and like his strategies and just shit behind the scenes, what other people are plotting on him. Because there's other people that are like just as smart as him in the series too that are plotting on him. Like it's insane, bro. It's insane. Like the Eren Yeager comparisons, because like I was tapped into AOT like way before Code Geass. Like I was tapped into AOT like when it first started, back all the way back when. And when AOT ended and people were like, "Oh, he's Lelouch, this is Lelouch, blah blah blah." Like, bro, no, Lelouch is different. Like Eren definitely bit off Lelouch's swagger for sure, but Lelouch is that nigga, bro.
When did Code Geass come out?
Bag.
It's like a mid 2009,
something like that.
Yeah, it's like an early 2000s anime, bro.
I think like
did not think it was came out that early.
Tyler, I think you fuck with it, man. You need to tap in.
I will watch it. It's been on my watch list since like COVID.
Great dub. Will can attest. Great dub.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dub is sweet.
I will probably watch it in sub.
When we went to Fan Expo, Johnny
it
literally
came out
did
2006.
Oh, he did the voice for it?
Damn.
Yeah, he did the voice for Ichigo. He did the voice for Lelouch, and he did the voice for somebody else. I forgot.
I can't think. Oh, he does Giyu.
Oh no, I thought you meant he like did.
That's
the
right.
voice
Yes.
He did someone else too. I can't remember though.
He did do the Giyu voice. He did the Lelouch voice, and he did the Ichigo.
He was a
voice.
Giyu.
He said Bankai. Yeah, he said Giyu.
Oh, Giyu and Demon Slayer. I thought you.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking of something else.
Yeah, he did the voice for all that. So, yeah, he literally said the "I Lelouch be Britannia command." Bro.
He did that. That would have been tough. I would have fangirled at that shit on God.
Bro, people were going crazy when he did that shit. I just didn't know.
He did Bankai too, right?
The Bankai was way cooler.
Yeah, I would have nutted.
That shit was fire. I
was
like, damn.
That's definitely his biggest character that he's done a voice for. So, but I'd say Lelouch is like right behind him. Like I know Demon Slayer is big, but Lelouch is different, bro. And I'm gonna tap in.
I didn't watch Demon Slayer in dub. I didn't know. I'm gonna have to watch that.
I didn't know that either.
I watched the first season in dub.
Like when me and Tyler found that out, we were like, "What the fuck? He's Giyu?" Because he was talking about how he was in one of the movies.
And he had one line.
Yeah, he had like one line.
He said this. He said, "Is that so?" That was literally the only thing he said. People were going crazy.
That's tough, bro. That is tough.
Yeah, it was funny.
I feel like everybody heard their favorite anime character out of that. Is that so? Right then there.
Is that Johnny? They're watching the movie. Is that Johnny? Did you hear him?
What really caught me off guard when I watched Code Geass, though, I did not know Yuri Lowenthal was in that show, bro. That is.
Yeah. Who do they play?
Who does she usually voice?
Yuri voices what's his face? So yeah, literally slipped my mind. Lelouch's best friend, Jerry.
Suzaku Kururugi? Fuck
yeah, Kururugi. Yeah, bro. I
liked him towards the end, but fuck him in the beginning, bro. He's such a fucking coon.
Now that I saw the full extent of what
he is, bro. He is. He like literally turns on his own people. He's like telling them to pick themselves up from the fuck that nigga.
He's trying to find justice in his own way. Lelouch is trying to
he is a bastard, bro. He is.
They're literally polar opposites of each other, trying to find justice for their people in two different ways. Because Japan gets overthrown by that's essentially the U.S. Britannia is basically the U.S. Like if you look at the map in the pretty much the U.S. Like the U.S. pretty much starts taking over the entire world on some Nazi shit. Yeah, and they take over.
That was in that native area. They were like, "Get the fuck out!"
And they call them 11s, bro. Like they call them numbers.
Yeah, they changed them from Japan to 11s. They called them.
Yeah, so instead of Japanese,
district.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah,
but
they pretty much.
I understand Suzaku, but I also hate him because it's like.
I heard 86 is gas. I hear that shit is.
86 is so gas, bro. That shit is fire.
I'm on episode 3 right now. But it kind of reminds me a little bit of the district system that
it 100% is that. It is that system.
Yeah, Code Geass is good though. The power
that one gets deep too, Terry.
86.
Yeah, strap in because that one's deep.
I was watching the first 3 episodes and I was like, oh nah, like I don't know if I could actually mentally handle this shit because the nigga
is it really that crazy?
The story without spoiler is the main character's the handler for niggas that they deem as not human, right? Like the 11s, how they do district. So you're following her and her learning the trauma of these. She gets close to the group that she's handling, like sending them out on their war dog missions and shit. And the shit it just gets crazier and crazier the more episodes you get into. I don't want to spoil anymore, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's on my watch list too, but I am tapped in.
Next watch for me is definitely Wistoria. I've been hearing great things about Wistoria.
Wistoria's banger. That shit's a banger.
Yeah.
I don't think
Wistoria.
That one.
Main character's name is Will. I'm locked in.
Wow, that's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, you got a main character named after you.
Other than that, it does that like Black Clover. It does the Black Clover trope without doing it too crazy.
I'm the real
staring at
MC,
wand and
bro.
sword.
Yeah.
I'm the real MC, man.
No.
Beautiful
Someone out
animation
there.
throughout. That shit's fire.
Yeah, that shit looks good.
He's
He's literally
a
awesome.
white boy in this universe.
Literally,
I can see you turning into a white boy if you ever got.
He's like,
bro,
1000%, bro.
Technically, bro, they're Japanese. That's the crazy part. They're technically Japanese.
yeah.
What Japanese looks like these motherfuckers?
Bro, that's like every.
Look
All
at
That's
right.
like damn
Let's
near
stop before we
every.
get canceled.
That's like damn near every anime, bro.
You're right. You're right.
Besides, like One Piece. One Piece actually like not okay. Let me not just say just One Piece, but One Piece, like Luffy's
A
Brazilian.
good example.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Man,
example.
Naruto's main character is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed nigga.
Well,
Their forefront is a American man.
It's very true. Hey, he ain't telling
What
no
the
lie.
fuck?
He's Aryan, bro. He's Aryan.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Turn into Dr. Umar on this podcast, man.
I like how he just went straight to Naruto too. That was crazy.
To take it even further,
yeah.
Goku goes from a dark hair man to a blonde with green eyes, man. Like, what are we talking about? His superpower is to turn Aryan? That's just crazy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
basically.
kidding. I'm fucking around.
Not for real.
God, man, it's good to be back though. For real, it's good to be back talking with y'all boys, man. But to get into everything, gotta shout out a specific mangaka that just finished up his work. I'm sure it's no surprise. Shouldn't be a surprise at least, because this is like the biggest fucking story in the world right now. But JJK finished up, man. JJK finally ended.
Y'all know what that sound means.
Spoilers, man. We will be getting into spoilers. Yes, I know it's the first section of the pod. Don't care. Get out of here. So
Still don't
we're
care.
gonna get into it because this is a pretty big deal. A lot of things that are kind of polarizing with this because it has the internet up in arms. People love it. People don't. That's just how the internet is, though, honestly.
Facts. Yeah.
But wanted to get our reaction because we have not talked about it amongst ourselves yet. Last chapter literally just dropped like 2 days ago. Technically, officially today.
Yeah, dropped officially today.
But fans and all that dropped a couple days ago. Obviously, leak culture with JJK was a huge problem.
Right.
We'll get to
it was
that.
low-key fire though.
The leak scene was gas. I don't care what nobody says.
It was good for JJK.
I thought
Like,
it
it was
was.
good.
I like the trolls that
out of
came
that
out of
shit.
it, bro. I like the trolls. Like niggas kept saying they like leak fake ones and then say Gojo's coming back every chapter.
Bro.
That shit
Yeah.
dead.
People would make their own panels, and they low key look legit. Some of them weren't bad.
Oh God.
But they were some bullshit. You could be like, yeah, nah, this is not what's happening.
Let me just say, I am so glad. Let me get close to the mic when I say this. I am so glad Gojo is fucking dead. Thank God Gojo stood 10 toes on that shit. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. With how everything kind of turned out. But before we get into all that,
not coming back.
Yeah, I'm glad he's fucking gone.
Yeah. Oh God.
But before we get into all that happened, what are y'all thoughts on it?
I'm okay with it. I'm actually okay with it. Like, everybody hates the fact that we didn't get our Heian era flashback, and we didn't get what details about the new Shadow Style clan or whatever, but they're already dismantled. But as far as how things went with Sukuna, my personal thing, I actually liked it because now he's at peace. In a sense, like it seemed like he was a really broken person going into the JJK world, and then you see at the end he's more like, all right, I did what I felt like doing. So, because even at the end of the day, if he would have won the entire thing at the end of the day, he was eventually just gonna get bored again and just fucking
repeat the cycle.
You know what I'm saying? So I really felt like with him dying in this ending, it really showed that he could be human. Like it showed his more human side when he was speaking to Mahito.
Yeah, I agree. Tyler, go ahead.
I mean, honestly, bro, Like those last 5 chapters after Sukuna died, just yapping. a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was really tapped out after the whole shit kind of ended with Sukuna and all that stuff. Like, it was obviously nice seeing Megumi, Nobara, and Yuji all together again in their interaction. I love Nobara and Yuji's interaction specifically.
Same.
Yeah.
Especially with fucking Megumi, where they just be laughing at him or be calling each other idiots and stuff. But yeah, I mean, the whole Shadow style clan, whatever, I think that was kind of like some filler, honestly. It was random as hell. Like, okay, let's introduce this clan right when I'm ending the series. So I didn't really care for it, and yeah, they're all fucking dead anyway or whatever. So I don't see anything
I see what
happening
you're saying,
with that.
because I ain't even worried about it. I when they said it, I
yeah.
was like, bro, where Yuji's at? I don't even think it's a problem.
I'm like, bro,
and
y'all
bro,
Sukuna, yeah.
Like, nah,
And
I
they
don't
still
even
get
think.
Yuta.
Yeah, they
So
beat
it's
the
like,
king.
what is the point of that? Yeah, like, y'all gonna be straight, bro. And then I don't know. The end of JJK was cool, I guess. Like, I'm not mad at it. Could it have been better? Probably, but like with what we got, like I'm not mad at it. Like I can live with it for sure. The ending though, I like that last panel with Sukuna's finger in it. And with this whole like, oh, Gege's gonna do another project, whether it's JJK Part 2 or whatever, like that could leave the door open for him to come back on some shit or like Terry said, maybe he comes back, but like he's going down a different path, like how he was saying, how like, you know, he lost that life he was fulfilling is kind of over and done with. Like, let me try something else. So I don't know, but it wasn't bad. I was fine with it. It is what it is at this point. Can't change it.
Thanks. I mean,
Dre, how you feel?
I think overall I got the same like opinion. Besides, like I wasn't tapped out, but at the same time, I could see. I feel like Gege wanted to do more, like as at least like in delivery of the Sukuna shit, because it did feel kind of fast as shit. So my guess is just like most people on TikTok are saying is like it was rushed, but like anything could have been better for sure.
I mean, once it gets animated, we could get way more.
Yeah, they could add filler scenes and all that shit. So, I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. The people that are mad at it just were expecting JJK to be something totally different than what we actually got. So
they wanted Gojo to come back after they saw Yuta was fine.
Yeah,
like it's those people and it's just
stupid
shit.
Guilty.
But I didn't feel like there was that many.
Terry.
I didn't feel like there was that many things like left unturned though. Like for Gege that he had to do. Like sure we could have got some things, maybe a little bit more on the clans throughout the story, but the story's done, or at least in terms of Sukuna and shit, story's done. So backtracking now is kind of. I do wish we got Hien like you said. That would have been tough to see like a flashback of like really what was going on. That way they could just animate that into its own little special episode as well. But you know, not everything
that could have
helped
perfect. That could have helped with Sukuna's backstory too.
Low-key.
Yeah, but
could have got exactly like at the end when they're like talking about how his life was rough. It's like, damn, I could see this is rushed because we don't even know how his life was rushed. I just seen this nigga and he was evil. Yeah, we didn't really get told anything, to be honest. So it's like,
who was gonna tell the backstory? Sukuna wasn't wasting no time telling nobody shit.
I think you could have had anybody, because keep it like, think about it like this. Like usually with flashbacks and stuff, how some mangakas will do it is
telling a story and shit.
A character is gonna say something and it's gonna bring them back to that time. So realistically, you can kind of have anybody narrate or
it always could have been. It always could have been to the main cast for them not to know. It could have just been something for the readers to know and not like the main cast.
Exactly.
True. But like anytime any of them faced him and he like belittled them or something, that could have been a flashback high key. Like, oh, you weren't as good as this person, and then boom, he in there flashback.
I think the perfect time that they could have segued that probably could have been around the time Kashimo and Sukuna were interacting, since those were like two prime staples of that past era. We could have got that, or
we could have gotten it through Kashimo too. That was a good point.
Yeah, or I forgot the sorcerer's name that inhabited Megumi's sister's body work through her, because we got a brief glimpse of what it looked like at that time through her when she ran up on Sukuna fangirling and he fucking sliced her ass.
You say you're not about to glaze me, woman.
Yeah, but I mean, me personally, bro, I honestly don't really have idea of how I'm feeling about the ending as of right now. I don't hate it. It feels open-ended, like the theories of a Shippuden type scenario happening for Jujutsu Kaisen definitely seems plausible. Because one thing I do want to mention, like with the clan situation, like not only is the Gojo clan diminished, the Zenin clan is pretty much non-existent besides Megumi and Maki. The new Shadow Style clan, Kusakabe is running that now, and Meimei's brother is like next up behind him. Mm-hmm. So there could be, if Gege wanted to like do something like this, instead of it being more curse oriented, there could still be like curses involved. But instead of like a Sukuna type figure or like a Kenjaku type figure, we can get like a clan war type situation.
Clan politics.
What if the clans turned into curses? The clans that were destroyed turn into curses. I mean, doesn't Gojo still have an opportunity to turn into a curse?
It really just depends on how they
left, right? How they died.
Yeah, it depends on how they go out. Yeah,
I don't think Gojo can be a curse.
I don't think he would be. The way he like Gojo, mentally left.
Gojo out fine. Yeah, he's not.
He was chilling, bro.
But like with like a clan war, we could get more of an expanded look at the world as a whole, because we know sorcerers are in Africa with Miguel. We don't know what the US. Yeah, we don't know what the US is looking like. We don't know what the UK or China or any of these other bigger places outside of Japan. Obviously, curses are more centered in Japan. That's like where like JJK mainly like is operating in, obviously, like 100% operating in. But we could get like a clan war type situation with people trying to siege power.
See, my only worry is that the niggas that survived Sukuna are just too strong. Like once Yuji starts training his technique, imagine he's already got Maki levels of strength, damn near.
That is possible, but at the same time, like with people like Miguel's super strong.
That is true. There's ways to get around.
Miguel did not want to fight Sukuna. Like Sukuna
and
was just
abilities.
Yeah, like we don't know what you could really write in, because like people knew that shit was happening in Japan, but even powerhouses like Miguel, like Kusakabe, like Meimei didn't even fight, bro.
Yeah,
Meimei stuff. Like Meimei didn't even fucking fight.
Yeah,
he might do the Shippuden thing. Actually, now you say that, I could see.
Like Meimei didn't even fight. Like a lot of sorcerers were just being smart. Like I'm not about to lose my life to this bullshit.
Exactly.
Like, they could be super strong and just out there just chilling, or like the Shadow Clan, this new Shadow Style clan were literally scheming. That was the whole point of that. They literally were killing their own members, like integrating power.
And technique counters, technique counters domain expansion. So I mean, what we could see with that technique,
simple domain, So Kusakabe and Meimei doing what they did, mainly Meimei doing what they did, like stopping them from becoming another powerhouse, because that's what they were trying to do. Because Gojo was gone, and we already knew from the beginning, as soon as Gojo is like out of the picture, like the power structure of everything just collapses, and it's just a gaping hole for anyone to take advantage of that's strong enough. So if he it's literally
Gojo over, man.
So if he does decide to do a continuation, I mean, Nobara's back. Megumi seems to be fine. His technique is still intact. After the last chapter, we see him summon Calamity Dog and all that shit. He could do some things. Like I could see him like writing stuff.
I want to see him summoning Maharaga again, just for fuck it. You know,
if he does a Shippuden, bro, he gonna fuck around and kill Nobara again.
I hope.
Dude, I don't think you can't. I would actually be pissed if they tried killing Nobara again.
Like, I think that would be hilarious.
Give that bitch 2 eye patches.
She came in cold, sliding down that building with the hammer.
Give her the blindfold, bro. She's the new Gojo.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, now that we know why she was gone to begin with, because of how easy it would have been for them to win against Sukuna in that type of, like in that type of scenario with him being merged to Megumi's soul. like now we know why Gege wrote her out the way he did for as long as he did. Because if she was alive, the battle wouldn't have lasted as long as it did. So
that shit
we all would have
ended
been like, oh, yeah, we know
as
how they're
soon
gonna
as
win.
Gojo and him fought, that would have been over. Like,
yeah,
as
she
soon
probably would have let Gojo fight him. If I don't even think they would have let Gojo die if she was around.
Nah, I think so. I think Gojo still would have died.
Oh yeah. I do like in that last chapter too,
I was about
where
to
we
say based
see
off that
your
conversation.
interaction. Yeah,
Gojo was ready to just lay everything out on the line. And how would Gojo himself feel if he was fighting someone 1-on-1 and then had to get help from? Like, I get he loves his students, but he didn't want that. He's the strongest. Like, let him flex, let him do his thing.
No,
but
exactly.
he did work. He did work without a doubt. He did nerf him,
and he was having fun with that shit. Like, you go back and read those chapters, bro's got a smile on his face. Yeah,
they were both enjoying it, even though
they were having a great time.
back.
He hasn't been able to go all out like that in a while.
Yeah, so
because I mean, I feel like another good thing about that too is like the stories of the previous 6-eyed and 10 shadow users fighting each other. Like we see that in modern day. Like that's why Gege didn't pull out full form Sukuna against Gojo. Like he wanted us to see what a 10 shadows user who's like experienced and like obviously a 6-eyes user going at it in like modern day would look like, and that's exactly what we saw. And unfortunately, the 6-eyes won. Or not 6-eyes, the 10 shadows won. So
10 shadows,
yeah, the 10 shadows won.
He got lucky.
He also had Cleveland dismantled though, so it wasn't just strictly 10 shadows. But for a large majority of the fight, it was 10 shadows.
Yeah. Now we do know if it was strictly 10 shadows, he would have lost.
Yeah.
Gojo was putting belt to ass on them niggas, bro.
Oh, God.
Bad.
Facts.
Yeah, he's putting in work though for sure.
Motherfucker, you don't belong here, and sent this nigga to space on some Team Rocket shit. I was like, bro. Nah,
Tyler reminded me there were still some shadows we didn't see, and I'm still kind of mad about that. But
well, the main one we didn't see was the tiger one. I'm pretty sure we saw everything else.
I mean, Shippuden.
Saw the elephant.
But JJK Shippuden happens, it gives him the ability to flesh Mega Me out, so these niggas will stop complaining. As far as like his power,
we saw what he could be. I don't get why they're.
Well, I don't think we got a full domain expansion out of him. He was only able to use a partial domain when he was fighting in the Culling game.
Yeah, it wasn't mastered.
Technically, Sukuna could have used the 10 Shadows domain against him.
He could have, but he was like, nah.
But he's like, mine's better. No. This is the thing. This is the thing with that whole thing. Better. He had to use his domain expansion so it could fuck up Gojo, so he could essentially like break it from the outside type shit.
Yeah, because Gojo's domain would have probably destroyed Megumi's.
Yeah, on God it would. And Chimera Shadow Garden's low key ass.
But what would Shikigami's do against Unlimited Void or whatever? Nothing. You know, like how are those chimeras gonna act when they reach Infinite Void? They're gonna sit there and look stupid.
The only one that could probably do something maybe would be Maharaga if it can adapt quick enough.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It has to adapt quick enough. And it's gonna stand there for a while. It has to stand there and like take in all that information. Gojo has plenty of time to just fire that shit off and kill him.
Yeah, and now we know that he can use purple while also in there too, because Yuta did it in his body, which is fucking insane.
Fucking broken, bro. God damn it, Gojo.
Yeah, I'm glad. That's why I'm glad he went too. I ain't gonna lie. I did fuck with Gojo, but like he needed to die.
He had to, bro. He was stopping progression from all of
it opens the door for the new generation.
I mean, that was his plan from jump.
He might as well call that shit Gojo Kaisen.
He said, I'm starting a new wave. I need niggas to be stronger than me or at my level when I die.
100%.
When I go, shit's gonna go crazy. So niggas need to be ready.
100%.
That motherfucker that they fought at the end of that last chapter. This nigga was like, "Who brought you that back?"
Oh, bro,
bitch! I gave you that working.
Yuji showing glimpses of a mentor type situation for the future.
Yeah,
that was cute.
That also lines that up too, because that guy could end up being a helping hand in the future. I didn't really understand his curse technique like that though. He was turning niggas ugly and shit.
He changes your perception pretty much is what that was, because the person wasn't actually looking like that. It was the person looking at said person that was seeing them like that.
And that just
So
broke
like
my brain you trying to say that sentence.
So like I'm looking at you and I'm using the technique on you. You look at Tyler, you see Tyler as a fuck nigga. But like in reality, Tyler is like not looking like that. Like
he
if Dre's not
a
a
Sharingan, pretty much.
And then I'm looking at you like, why the fuck are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, he's just affecting that woman.
Within his
that
range,
nigga
you
can
have
make
an
himself the
infinite...
sexiest man alive, can't he?
Low
Like, he
key,
could pull any female he wanted to. If
but
he
guess
really...
what? He was stuck on Shawty, so he was tweaking.
Yeah, his
He
range
didn't power to his
was
full potential.
his range was like 50 something meters, like 100 meters. I think
it's like always having a genjutsu on at all times.
True.
Do y'all
Or a
think
low
we
level
need?
genjutsu.
Do y'all think we need a continuation at this point? Would you like to see a JJK Shippuden, JJK Part 2?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad at it or hate it. Do I need it? No, but I'd be interested in seeing it for sure.
Yeah, I agree with Dre. Yeah, do we need it? It doesn't really matter. I'm cool with how JJK ended, but if he brought it back, he did like a part 2. They're a little bit older. They got some new cool shit going on, some new curse techniques, new sorcerers. Like I'd be cool with it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Ooh, what would you guys rate the series as a whole out of 10?
You can't take away what everything leading up to the last cooking, like 5 chapters. Yeah, you can't take that away. That was a generational gauntlet. The culling games was still. I think the culling games was good. People sleep on the culling.
Culling games was fire. My favorite part was Yuta's show out.
Yeah, Yuta's 3-man deadlock with those other ancient sorcerers, and then you got Reggie and Megami, and bro, it was gas.
Reggie,
Higuruma and Yuji, like that shit was gas.
I'm giving it an 8, man. I think.
Yeah, I give it like an 8.5, bro.
It would have gotten higher. Yeah, 8.5. It would have gotten higher if the ending stuck, but I think it's because he got rushed, so I'm not even mad at it, to be honest.
What about you, Terry?
Are we rating it just as far as manga or just the anime?
You can do everything. Anime, manga.
I was doing
just the manga. Because the anime's not over yet.
Right.
Obviously, manga. Just do the manga.
See, I'm giving that shit a 9 because I know the anime gonna kill that shit.
Yeah, the anime's finna
the story too, like even the manga, like I fuck with the story, the character designs, the abilities, like all that as a whole. Like it was a well told story. Even if it was rushed a little bit, it was still gas.
Nigga said that was the worst ending in Shonen. I'm like, did we all not watch Naruto?
Okay, let me hop in. Let me hop in right quick. So people that are complaining online, you have the right to complain, say you don't like something. I'm not gonna be mad at you because you don't like some shit. But if you're saying that this is the most trash ending you've ever witnessed in your life, then you have not watched or read that much shit.
Right. Yeah.
Because if this is the bottom of the barrel for you, then I have I got a rude awakening for you, my friend.
Yeah, that's
how much you want to bet they're all like Naruto fans? Because usually it's them.
Yeah.
It's usually them.
They're just trying to hide the fact that their series had the shittiest ending.
I love Naruto, bro. I have Sasuke's curse mark. I love Naruto, but I do not like the fans, though. I hate the fans, bro. On God,
I thought the fans
they're worse than Dragon Ball fans for me. On God, they are. Like they go to every anime, like Naruto claps. It's like, how are we getting this nigga to planetary universal? Not outside of that too. They swear every Naruto character is the best written character of all time, and it just doesn't.
And you know, they get that whole planetary or whatever the fuck situation from that time in like the movie when he was fighting against Toneri, and like what Buddy poked his fucking chakra out of his body and it blew up the fucking like half the moon,
and the moon was hollow. Nigga.
And they were like, nigga, that's his chakra. Of course it's not finna fuck him up. Like, what are we talking about, bro? He completely went
Nappy
out of that
used to be one of those.
untouched.
I used to argue with Nappy about that. He used to upscale Naruto because of that feat.
Sasuke is his boyfriend.
It wasn't a matter of me upscaling Naruto. I was really just downscaling Luffy because it was just a Luffy and Naruto debate. Like Luffy, bro, Gear 5, I was definitely not. You have to like literally expand.
Gear 5 is like that, bro.
Yeah, Gear 5 is just
It has
the
no
most
limits.
broken ability. Like it can literally do anything at this point. I wouldn't be upset if people say Gear 5 can grab Gojo's Infinity and just jump rope with that shit.
Bruh.
Swear.
Niggas is mad. They were like, we ain't never seen Luffy hold energy like that. Nigga didn't just rip thunder out of clouds and shit. Like, or what are we really talking about?
A fire blast just with some basic ass ground.
Yeah, like Gear 5.
Clip this part. Let all the Naruto fans know that they are.
We're about to get some of the. I've invoked their name. They're coming in the comments. I used to argue with them on TikTok all the time. I stopped engaging. My life has been better since, man. It was just unnecessary toxicity, bro. I would just be in the comments, be pissed off. Like, what are you even fucking saying? They're like, give proof. And I'm like, you give proof of your clan. It just doesn't happen.
It's good rage bait.
Bro,
it's a good rage bait.
Thinking about that shit when you're fucking stop commenting. Like, this dude really said that shit.
I'd be mid-typing and I'm like, I'm wasting my energy typing this shit. And I'd erase it.
Because he's just going to say the same shit.
I mean, yeah.
Or they're just going to be like,
they're trying to
it'd be the ones that I'd be arguing with them about Bleach. And I'm like, you're not arguing Bleach versus Naruto with me. This is not a conversation. And they're like, I need proof of Ichigo doing this, and this because Naruto's FTL. And I'm like, every character in Bleach FTL damn near. Yeah, it just blows my mind, bro.
And they act like speed is the most important thing.
Yeah, bro.
Faster than light.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you're faster than God himself. You can still get your ass beat. Niggas who, bro.
Hey, don't underestimate speed. Speed's a feat for sure, but like
I've never underestimated speed,
crazy,
but I'm just,
bro.
Yeah, speed, insane. But if you're a nigga with speed versus a nigga with extreme power, if that nigga hits you, it's over, bro. It's over. All their stocks are put into Naruto's speed.
Perfect example is Killua versus that one Chimera Ant when he went Godspeed for the first time. True. He wasn't like,
oh yeah.
That's a perfect example of that because like
Killua bro from the Zenin clan that was fighting Maki, she didn't even fucking move. She stayed in one spot and was like, "Come here."
Naoya. That's another good
example. That's fair. That's fair. I see the example now.
Speed is not everything, but people can only bring up speed when it comes down to Naruto.
I mean, it's because they overhype it because in real life, speed would be everything. Like you think about the Flash and his feats just off speed.
Yeah. Speed can translate.
Batman put the Flash on the front of his Batmobile and killed that nigga, morphed him and turned him. Bro, what are we talking? Bro, speed can always
Batman should have been dead 10 times over compared to like a lot of the people you fighting.
Yeah, the people that say shit about the Flash and stuff, like if you try to put him against anybody, they're gonna be like, oh, he's just gonna run back in time and fucking kill you when you're a baby or some shit.
When you think about what he could do when he learned
the argument with
he
Flash,
he has the power of an atomic bomb in his hand just by punching you fast enough. That's insane to me.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
Niggas don't even bring that up. Yeah, like it's
they just bring up he's gonna go back in time.
Another perfect example when I be showing you the Archie Sonic conversations, bro. Like that's why Archie Sonic be beating hell in niggas.
Oh my god, you see how
he had to fit it in. He had to fit it in, bro.
He had to bring Sonic.
No, but I'm being dead ass though. Speed equals AP though. Like with Naoya,
it low-key does. It low-key does.
Naoya went like Mach what? Like fucking like I forgot what Mach speed he went, and he hit Maki so fucking hard. Like that awakened version of Maki was on the ground for like a couple.
I think it was Mach 3.
Think of Shinra and fucking Fire Force. He was
perfect. Another perfect
example. Everybody he fought in that show, besides like Sharon and the one captain dude.
That flame nigga.
Well, I guess all the later fights
and Arthur, right? Because he fought Arthur, didn't he?
Yeah, but they weren't like full out. I guess when Arthur was going crazy a little bit.
When he fucking got the Adola blessing that one time and like took out that Inferno so fast that like literally no one knew. It was like
because it's faster than light. He was faster than what they could see.
Yeah, literally. So speed can equal AP if you go fast enough.
And Shinra's brother, he was so fast, time stopped. Yeah, he just stopped time.
What was his fire was just like that. He could literally use his fucking fire powers to like freeze time. Like it's just
how the fuck does that work? That don't even sound like a
tap,
logical sentence.
Tap into Fire Force
gotta-
and
you
make
gotta-
that shit logical somehow.
Nigga was moving so hot that he froze time.
you gotta
I'm
tap
telling
in,
you, bro. Read
Fire
it and
Force
you'll
has
be like,
crazy.
I didn't
Like,
even
you
think
wanna see
about
what-
Firepowers doing this. How is it?
Okay. All right.
Bro, that's gonna go perfect to one of the things we have for our Q&A later, because there is a fire versus lightning question in there. So, but yeah, man.
All right, bet.
As far as JJK though, like I feel like everything's gonna be okay. My favorite thing though, as far as the last chapter, seeing that Sukuna's finger became more of like a holy object to defer negativity more than it like draws in negativity. Because I guess someone they translated like what was on the box it was in. It's like a holy object now. Like it's so like it's so powerful that it's like warding, because that's how it always was. It's so powerful that it's like warding off shit.
Well, it would attract shit before.
You could turn it into a sword.
Stronger.
Nah,
his finger to a sword.
They can't do shit with it. That's why they can't destroy it. Because Gojo tried to destroy it when he first met Yuji, and he had him in that interrogation room. Mm-hmm. Shit just fucked up the wall when he tried to destroy that shit. So yeah, you can't destroy it. But Sukuna's not
Thanos.
I had no issue with
inevitable.
Terry had brought it up earlier. I wanted to talk about it too. I had no issue with Sukuna's little dialogue with Mahito at the end. With Urame. I guess him and Urame are more of like a father, son, daughter. I'm not sure what Urame classifies as. But I guess it's more of like a parental relationship.
Glazer. I don't know.
It looks more of like a parental relationship than anything. The way that they were together at the end, going into the afterlife. He was like
trained him.
It looks like something like that.
Looking after them something, I don't know.
I did fuck with it because, like Terry said, like he lived the life he wanted to live. He just wanted to fight.
Yeah.
Really, he just wanted to fight and cause havoc.
I mean, based off what how that chapter, and then they were talking about his life was like niggas was judging him for stuff, like him being an abomination or something. I wish we got more on that.
Yeah. He ate his brother in the womb, bro. He came out with 4 fucking arms.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Like, come on, bro. It's 2024. No, I'm just kidding. It's 2024. Niggas can't have 4 arms. Come on, y'all.
Is it?
Y'all don't want to give me 4 arms.
Nigga.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh God. What you gonna do with those other 2 arms?
I'm just gonna say that, man. Y'all don't want to give me 4 arms. Shit.
I hope that it wouldn't be done towards us, bro. I hope that's like towards yourself and women, nigga.
Hey, there's 4 niggas in this chat.
What's that 50 Cent meme?
One of them hands. No,
what's that 50 Cent meme? This is for the bitches, nigga.
I'm gonna leave it up for interpretation, man.
Leave it up for interpretation, he says. Yeah. But shout out to Gege Akutami, man. Shout out to Gege Sensei, man. We appreciate you. Congratulations on completing your first story, and we are eagerly waiting to see what you plan to do next. You, Horikoshi, Kishimoto. I mean, Kishimoto kind of, because he's still doing Boruto, but you know what I mean. All these people that are Kubo, that are just like, that have finished their work. Like, I'm glad to see that you were able to do it, because not a lot of stories get a good ending. And obviously I've said it before, I said it countless times, like it is hard. It seems like it is very hard to find a ending that's going to satisfy everybody.
Yeah,
it's for sure
it's
hard.
Impossible, because when the One Piece comes out, once that ending comes, everybody's gonna find a reason to fucking shit on it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
that's probably the most divisive ending of all time. Mm-hmm. Like people that aren't even like caught up to One Piece are gonna be tapped in to see how it ends, just to shit on it and be like, "Oh, that's why I didn't."
This is the ending. This is what you guys waited 1,000+ episodes for, nigga. Yes,
they're gonna come out the woodworks too.
Exactly. Yeah. Congratulations to Gege, man. We're eager to see what he does next, and
thank you for your work.
Hopefully, we get some news on something within like the next year or so, and we have an idea of what he's gonna do, whether it's some original, some brand new, or if it is gonna be JJK related. Maybe we get like one shots and spinoffs of shit that we want to see.
I suspect the spinoff for sure.
Like maybe we get some one shots, like Kishimoto did the Minito one shot, so maybe we get like some Sukuna one shots. Or
y'all remember the one shot for Chainsaw Man?
No.
Goodbye Eerie. Have
Yeah,
y'all never read that?
I didn't.
I didn't read it. Is that in the Chainsaw Man universe? I didn't know that.
I don't think it. I kind of think it was, but it was just like a whole separate thing, bro. Like it was like the chick was. I don't know if you guys read it or not. I don't want to spoil it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't spoil it.
I haven't read it. Probably not gonna read it.
It was pretty interesting. It was very, very interesting. I can say that much. It was.
They just dropped a movie on Fujimoto, another work of Fujimoto's. They just dropped a movie. I forgot what it's called, but it's like with these two girls. It's not Goodbye Eri though. It's something else.
Uzumaki? Nah, Uzumaki.
Bro, I've seen clips of that shit. Oh my
Uzumaki?
God. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit looks
crazy. Fucking
terrifying.
Crazy.
That shit's gonna be good. Have y'all read Uzumaki?
Nah, I heard it's freaky.
No, but I be seeing the art and shit, and I'm like, God damn, what is going on in this book?
Yeah,
I've read some
of the books.
Spiral, bro. It's the Spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Spiral.
Yeah, that's what Uzumaki means.
Yeah, it's a Spiral, bro. That shit's crazy. But we're gonna get on to the next topic, man. We're gonna get on to the next one. We don't got too much to talk about today. Literally, we got our fourth Q&A, first of season 2, but fourth overall. So we're gonna get into that here in a little bit. But for the next topic we're gonna get into, man, it's been a minute, but we gotta talk about some One Piece, man. We gotta talk about some One Piece. Again.
There's the door, bitch.
There's the door. This is your warning for people that are caught up in One Piece. We got some shit to talk about because we are in Elbaf officially, man. We are in Elbaf.
Finally.
It's been decades, and I mean decades in the making. Since Little Garden, bro, we've been talking about Elbaf. So it's honestly crazy we're finally here. But before we get into the Elbaf talk, because there's been 2 chapters that have dropped since our last conversation we had. Saturn is dead, for one.
Fuck.
Garland is a celestial dragon.
Deserved.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, he's a Gorosei now.
Yo, I can't get over the fact that Emu turned that nigga to the Wicked Witch of the West. Melted the buddy like
that nigga dry, bro.
Chocolate in the sun, nigga.
Yeah, for Garland is a Gorosei now, which is insane. Did not expect that to happen. Vegapunk is pretty much
he's basically
alive. Pretty much alive. I mean, he never really died, but the
satellites.
The satellites, yeah, not the Stella. The satellites are pretty much back in full swing again. Barto and Shank shit going on, getting some more.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was funny.
Getting some more def into Shanks' crew, specifically Yasop. So that's fucking crazy.
There's some assholes,
if he's
bro.
Dead? Is
Barto
not confirmed,
we don't know,
but most likely.
It's pretty much a situation like Kid in Law.
I don't think
they said
dead.
once the ship's gone.
Yeah.
Once your ship's done, you're done. Pretty much. That's what.
As a pirate, for sure.
But Barto's gonna pop up when the fleet pops up at the end.
Yeah,
he's gonna be like Luffy senpai. Yeah, he gonna be there. Everyone loves Barto too. He's gonna be there.
At first, I hated him. Like in the very beginning of Dressrosa.
I did too.
I was like, this guy is a dickhead. And then he started glazing Luffy, and I was like, all right, he decent. Decent.
we rock with you now. We rock with you now.
I mean, I wouldn't even say he's a dickhead. He's like a true pirate. Aside from the Luffy glaze, he's like a true pirate. Like he's on some kid shit, or he was on some kid shit. So I respect it.
I like.
So he ran up to a real.
What I did like about it was that Shank's crew did like they're showing to actually be pirates. Like you fucking with. Sure, you did make a mistake, but like
he's an emperor, bro. You got to stand on business.
You got to stand on that shit.
Because that just
I don't like that Yasop did what he did. Like niggas turned their back and shit. But then again, you're a pirate, so there's no fucking rules. So at the end of the day, I'm just mad he talking about honor, and then that nigga got on his ship and he's like, "Well, got to teach you a lesson." It's
you know what?
Bro, damn.
This just proves to me more that Yasop is just a straight asshole, bro. You left your son, and now you be just shooting niggas behind their backs.
Left his sick wife with his son.
Scumbag, bro. Certified.
We still need to figure out why he did that, though. Like, there's got to be like something.
His wife was like Usopp's mom was sick, right?
He wanted to be a pirate.
So. And nigga wanted to be a pirate. The streets was calling, nigga.
Literally some piracy shit, bro.
Was calling.
Oh, dead ass, Dre.
Maybe, yeah, you know what? You're probably right. Maybe he
The
really
seas
just
are
had a
appealing to the
dream.
streets.
It's literally some pirate shit, bro. But aside from that, we got Blackbeard plotting per usual. Definitely happy that it's a win-win from him. Yet, like, yeah, Kobe got away, but he got something better. He got a consolation prize because he got Garp now. So
Yeah.
we could see a impaled down situation occur with that, but more on the pirate side than the marine side with Garp and Luffy. We'll see what happens when Luffy finds out.
I doubt Luffy's coming to get him. I'm be real.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna
I
see.
don't know.
Depending on how Blackbeard twists this, man, he's definitely gonna make this.
I guess yeah. If the story comes out and it's like a crazy one, then sure.
Yeah, because we know Morgan's, bro. Morgan's be twisting that shit. So we gonna see what happens with that, and then obviously Straw Hats. Every arc
split
it
up
gets
instantly,
separated.
bro. We didn't even get a step on the island together. Niggas just split up.
But it makes sense though. I think this makes sense for them splitting up because of how they split up. You had people on the giant ship, you had people on the Sunny. And we don't know how they got split up right now, but there is speculation about the dude with the whirlpool or something. You know who I'm talking about? The man with the burn scar, yeah, and how he like whenever ships are around, he sucks them into a whirlpool and throws them off track or some shit like that. That could be a possibility, or it could be Loki. I don't know.
We might not.
But
get
it's weird,
we might not get the interaction between Luffy and Shanks till the end of Elbaf, or like towards like.
Oh yeah, end. I wasn't expecting it to happen.
He's gonna sit on that shit for a minute. Pause.
Fuck. Hey yo.
I said pause. I said pause. I said pause.
Nah, I knew it wasn't gonna happen. It's probably gonna happen towards the middle of the arc or towards the end. Because yeah, Shanks ain't even there, and who knows?
See what was gonna happen, man.
Shanks is worried about other shit too. Like Shanks knows
Shanks not even be there, bro. Like for the whole arc, the entirety of the arc, he never goes back to Elbaf until
Shanks is trying to find Blackbeard, bro. Shanks got a one-track mind right now. He's trying to find Blackbeard.
And he's got my thing is he's got the same persistence to find Blackbeard as Ace did. My only concern is
he ain't gonna end up like Ace.
He might end up worse than Ace.
He ain't gonna end up like Ace. If Blackbeard kills Shanks, bro.
Are we sure about that? I would love that.
I mean, before
I would love that.
Shanks was the one that was warning him, like, "Yo, tell Ace to stop. Let me go after him." Type shit.
Yeah, right. But you're comparing a kitty cat to a fucking tiger.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
But that's the thing with Blackbeard, though. Blackbeard likes to jump people. His crew has stupid abilities. And Blackbeard, maybe on the way to see Shanks or whatever, he goes and does some shit.
I mean, Blackbeard...
And maybe gets a third fruit. Like, we don't know.
Facts. Blackbeard plus Aokiji.
We don't know the full extent.
I'm imagining them jumping a nigga with them. I mean, that is if Aokiji really is just on the side type shit.
You saw what happened when they all jumped Garp, bro. It was raps for Garp. And granted, Garp is an older guy. Maybe his hockey's not where it used to be, but still.
No, he confirmed. He said his hockey wasn't as strong after the Galaxy Impact.
Yeah,
but you add Blackbeard and all the rest of his crew to that. Shit. Obviously, you got Shanks' crew, but like still, like that shit could go either way. We don't know.
It still excites me to see like how the war is gonna end up. Like truly, who's gonna be fighting who? Where are people gonna be at? Like, what cards get shown
it's gonna
finally?
Be a lot.
Will the admirals do anything? Will Dragon stop looking east?
Okay, wait. Dragon said it's time to get active himself.
Yeah, like, Dragon knows.
Time to get active.
He said that like bro. He said that multiple times. Yeah, he's just gonna look west this time.
Because Van Auger's
move
also
his chair like 1 inch to the side or some shit.
Van Auger's also plotting on the revolutionaries too. Like he was talking to Blackbeard because of that supply chain getting fucked up for the Celestials.
Right.
Like Blackbeard is about to make a move on them, so we might not have to wait for Dragon to make a move. Blackbeard might bring that nigga out of hiding him. So I don't know. It's just complete anarchy all the way around right now. Like the world is literally up in arms because the fucking world is flooding. Celestial dragons are up in arms, like all across. Like we used to just see like the main like bottom line of people, like just ordinary citizens and pirates and the Marine dealing with shit. Now it's higher up the scale now. Now the Celestials are running out of food and shit. They're running out of people to boss around and slave around. And now they're fucking tweaking out too. So it's it's chaos all
Good,
around.
fuck them though.
Yeah,
Fuck
oh
them.
They're starting
God.
to eat the
Oh
rich.
yeah, oh yeah,
Starting
well
to eat the
deserved,
rich.
well deserved. But at the same time, even like the Gorosei are fucked too. Like after Saturn died, them niggas were shook.
They're tweaking. They are tweaking right
And
now,
then for
bro.
Garland comes in there. For Garland comes in there, fucking just talking crazy, talking about we're about to, bro. Aura,
1 million aura.
aura
Locked in
on
that bitch with 1
200,000, nigga.
million aura,
He
bro.
said, "I am the captain now."
He said,
Fuck.
"Oh yeah, I'm one of y'all now. I'm the new fucking head scientist in this bitch." They're
I've
all
been
like,
seeing, I've been seeing a lot
And
of
he's blonde.
theories about Emu giving him a power because obviously they don't have devil fruits. I don't think it's a devil fruit power. So
I think
we're
it's
like,
like some. I'll let you say it.
I think people are expecting. I personally like this theory, but I've been seeing people say, "What if he gets like a lichen or a werewolf form because he has like a crescent-shaped moon as hair?"
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
kind of tough.
yeah.
What do you
What
suspect
if
is the
Emu
power though?
can
Like, what
just?
is this shit? Like, you think it's Eames hockey?
I think
I
if
think
Emu can like conjure
No,
up devil fruits from his body or he or she's body, I feel
that's not a bad idea
I
like
think
he's
she gives abilities to people. Yeah,
because I
yeah,
think with Saturn it
walking
kind of
devil fruit.
partially confirms it because she literally took the life from, or they literally took the life from that nigga.
That's why I'm thinking
Yeah,
it. Like, could it be hockey? That's what I'm saying. Like, they just
nah.
took that back, and it's his. I don't
Because
know.
we never see hockey completely transform somebody. Like Gear 4
Yeah,
aside, Gear
he's
4
more
is
like a
like he's
vampire. I feel like
devil fruit with
he or
hockey.
she.
We never see hockey like completely like change someone to that extent where they have like hybrid forms, full forms, like devil fruit type forms. Like we never seen hockey do something like that. So it's some type of like devil fruit esque ability. Is it specifically devil fruit? I don't
so you
know, but
think
they were
all
in
of the
the.
Gorsei just have conch on their own, and it's not Eames conch that she
I think it
or
is
that
their.
they gave?
I
Okay,
think it
okay.
might be their Conquerors hockey. Yeah,
Mm.
because I think some of them had scars, don't they? Saturn had a scar.
Yeah,
Obviously,
they have scars.
Juro's definitely some type of warrior or was a warrior in the past. Um, so yeah, I think they all like obviously they all have combat prowess to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
We saw them in the ocean too, by the
Mhm.
way, and they weren't affected by it during Egghead towards the end. I'm pretty sure that some of them got in the ocean
I'm gonna
and they
still
didn't.
lean maybe some hockey shit, man. That's what I'm gonna lean towards. But
I
I
it
can
think
could
see
it's
it
be
being like
some.
a
because I'm thinking
mixed
like, what
duel.
power would give you the power to give other, unless it's a devil fruit power? What power is gonna give you the power to give somebody else? I'm thinking
I
it's
think
like
it's that.
Eam has some insane conch like how Joy Boy does. Obviously, this is just a theory. I'm just rambling low key, but I'm imagining it's like something along those lines because they're able to go in the water, so obviously it's not devil fruit based.
I think it's
I
strictly
don't
like
know.
a demon, bro. Like, because they have literally Oni type forms, like yokai
Yeah,
type forms.
They are yokai. They're
Yeah,
all
they do.
yokai.
Like, because you know how Oda, whenever someone transforms, they show like the little character box, and like it didn't show Devil Fruit abilities when they transformed.
Even though they had the awakened sash, so
Yeah, and at the
oh, that
sashes too.
is
and,
true. That is
and
true.
you know what else too?
I forgot about that.
What makes me think like it's some sort of demon, maybe devil fruit ability that Emu has is that when Cobra and Sabo were in the throne room, they all transformed when Emu transformed.
Right.
It's true. The anime did shed a
So
lot more light on it, and it shows that Emu did, in fact, like transform into something crazy.
yeah, so I think it's
Mm.
got to be. She might have like some like legit like a devil fruit or something. Like I don't know.
Oh,
Devil
like how
fruit.
I've been seeing them have god fruits.
Cause you know why I say that too. I saw some theory of like how Luffy's like the sun god, and like also like Emu's tail in the anime we saw it in the manga too is like it's like devil shape. It's pointy.
Right.
Mhm.
So like it could somewhat make sense to have like a super serious evil antagonist fighting some cartoony ass goofy god of joy type shit.
So the demon fruit.
Something, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's got some god
Nah, I could
yokai
see
fruit
it.
or something.
I could see it low key.
Like I literally have no idea what her ability could be. Like I've
'Cause
heard like the world serpent fruit. I don't know.
the hive mind theory is definitely like 100% at this point. Like they have the. I keep saying she. I think it's a she. The anime was all the voice for it finally came out and it was all distorted, but I still
it still sounded feminine.
Yeah,
I think it's a she
still,
as well.
Whether it's like Lily possessed or someone that knew Lily, whatever, I don't know.
It being Lily would be crazy because then whatever happened to Lily, she ended up deformed as fuck because her fingers are long as shit. Like, bro, when she was pointing at the motherfucking picture or like grabbing for it when he like had his hand out for the butterfly, I'm like,
finger is all tweaked out and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
the hive mind theory definitely has like
no, grab my good hand.
That's what that but yeah, the hive mind theory is definitely
strong hand.
Because like the fact that because like we see how hard it is just Saturn aside, we see how hard it is to put them niggas down. Saturn got put down by Kuma, so I'm not gonna put Saturn in that conversation.
He got back up though.
But I'm saying like the other ones weren't getting like pummeled like he was.
But they weren't trying to
Saturn,
fight them. They weren't trying to fight them though. Everyone was running because Zoro didn't get his chance to pull up on Nosjoro either. He wanted to,
but we see what
Saturn was fighting a lot.
Yeah, Saturn was getting his shit rocked the entire time. He's
Mars got sent flying, no damage. Workery took a fucking red rock, no issue. Fucking Saturn was getting pummeled, but obviously Saturn was the weakest.
He was getting beat up the whole arc though. That's what I mean.
He took way more damage overall than anybody.
When we saw him just tanking Luffy's hits, we were like, damn. I think it just built up compared to the rest of them.
The first thing that happened to Saturn damage wise was Kuma, because Luffy was still healing. Kuma sent that nigga flying and broke hella bones and shit. Yes, he healed, but I'm saying Saturn was the weakest out of all of them because everyone else wasn't getting.
That's fair to say. I could say
they were getting hit with harder shit because Kuma just hit him with a hockey attack and sent his ass fucking flying.
That's all it took was hockey, man.
Yeah, and then Luffy put fucking holes in that nigga like Swiss cheese.
Oh God, that shit had me fucked up. I'm like, bro, he's not dead. Like, did Luffy finally catch a body?
Mars, we see Sanji, Bonnie, Frankie, and Luffy do a combined attack, and it just sent him flying. It didn't like fuck him up, but it just sent him flying, and then he just wound up back and married again. So, and then Workery, like I said, tanked the Giants, tanked Red Rock. Jupiter wasn't. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Obviously, we'll see. I want to talk about the God Knights though, because now that we have for Garland moving up to the spot of a Gorosei, that silhouette from that panel like 4 or 5 chapters ago, Shanks' little brother, I think, or older brother, I think he's gonna be the new God Knight. Whoever that dude is, I think he's the God Knight.
I could see it. I think it would make.
I think so too.
It would make sense, but it also is like I'm still just confused on how he ended up on Roger's ship. Cause he's old, like he's a teenager.
He was in a treasure chest,
or not like
he was on God Valley.
Yeah,
but
they found him.
Somebody hid him. Somebody had to have been hiding Shanks.
It probably was his mom or some shit. Like his mom was probably not rocking with how the Celestial Dragons were doing shit with all these slaves on an island killing them. He's like, I don't want you to grow up in this. Like, someone will find you, or I don't know. Yeah, she probably like swapped out like a devil fruit or the treasure in there and just put the baby in there, or just put him in there with the treasure or some shit.
I think it's either that or like knowing how the Celestial Dragons are, they put him in there as a consolation prize.
That's some Diddy ass shit.
I don't think they would do that with their own kind though.
Yeah, but that's exactly why I was thinking. Like, how did he end up? But I forgot about the treasure chest shit. I was gonna say, don't Celestials love their kin?
Doflamingo's dad, they don't give a fuck.
But that was when he said he wanted to leave.
Yeah.
No, he didn't want to be a arms, but yeah, they fucking strung the nigga up and crucified him, and then Garland killed him.
But that's when you defy them or do some dumb shit. Like Shanks was a baby at this point.
Who knows? Maybe they thought he was too weak or some shit. I don't know.
He was a baby. What do you mean?
What if Rox is the one that was saving him?
Nah, he was already in the chest before.
I can
actually,
see
no,
it.
we don't know. We don't know.
It's
You
probably something with his mom, like y'all were saying. I just forgot about the
That's
treasure
what I
chest
think.
shit,
I
and I
don't
was
know.
thinking more along the lines of like Will just now. Like I was thinking like they're their kin. Why would they get rid of him as a baby? I'd understand if he was like a toddler and he fucked up or did something, and then they just kicked him out of being a celestial. But like he was a baby, so it had to have been like his mom or something threw him in the chest and was like, "I need a better life for him," and then
Yeah.
and then
Or tried to
Roger just
like
happened to find him.
She's like, "Yo, daddy, a bitch. I don't want you to be like him. Get out of here."
I just want to know when Shanks found out, if he knows about his connections, if he is a part of
I
that
think he
family.
does. He wouldn't pull up to the Gorosei if he didn't.
Yeah, so
Now that we
I want to
know
know at
about
one
them, yeah,
point
no.
did he find that out and how did he use that, like, to his
people were also
advantage?
saying that wasn't Shanks, that was quote unquote twin brother.
But he's got
That
the
was
scar.
Shanks.
He's got the scar.
Definitely,
That
Yeah,
was
yeah, that was
Shanks.
They didn't
100%
show
shot.
his scar
I thought they
No,
did.
when
they
he
did.
walked up to the Gorosei.
I
They
thought they
only
did
showed
too.
no, they only showed one side of his face. I'm pretty sure.
No, it was definitely Shanks because they specifically said someone of your notoriety and like your caliber, like pulling up to us to ask a request is surprising and shit like that. It was Shanks because they was talking about a specific pirate because the God Knights don't give a fuck, bro. Like them niggas just be chewing on Mary Joie.
Not doing shit.
Sometimes
Just like
because
Dragon.
wherever the fuck they were when Sabo and them niggas pulled up, that's up in the air.
You're
But
right, Terry. There was no scar.
they didn't show a scar.
There was no scar. But it's in my opinion, it's
He's
him
got the
because
fit
it
on.
had the
mean,
same voice and same face. But I mean,
But
like we
if it
said,
was a
twin brother, we don't know.
if it
yeah,
was a
'cause
God Knight though, he wouldn't have been dressed like that. Like
That's what I
Shanks
was
was
saying.
Yeah,
dressed.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Shanks's cloak and
Yeah, Shanks had a cloak on,
Yeah, he would have been wearing something else.
unless it's like an impersonation.
but no,
Mm,
that would be crazy.
yeah, I'm
I mean, I
excited
don't
to
know why.
see. I'm excited to see.
Because
I don't know
look,
why.
the scar
That,
shows up on his forehead slightly.
Yeah.
And
on
when
his left
he's
side. It's on his left
yeah,
side. They showed his right.
right.
as far
Especially
as
when he was walking in too. They covered that side of him.
Yeah.
the Straw Hats though, we do get to see Yggdrasil. That's pretty dope. Seeing the big ass tree and shit. That's
Oh
pretty dope. I'm
yeah.
excited to
Yggdrasil.
see
The
all
Erd
the
tree. Like,
all the Norse mythology they're about to
The tree.
all the Norse mythology they're about to tie in with this arc is about to be tough.
Luffy about
Loki,
to be Elden Lord.
yeah,
Luke,
it's fuck.
Loki, and possibly Big Mom conversations. Like I'm definitely excited to see.
Oh yeah, we're
Uh,
definitely gonna have to hear more about Big Mom.
She needs to stop
yeah,
getting hoed, bro. I want to see her do
this
something
was supposed
more.
to be her arc. You don't know though. We don't know what could happen. Yamato's cover story is still going too, so who knows what could happen.
Yeah, it's kind of
Man,
boring
she ain't
now.
doing nothing.
Yeah,
She
it's
just
just boring.
bullshitting.
It's a pilgrimage, bro. What do you expect? They
Who
just
the
liberated
fuck?
Wanda. They just liberated Wanda. What do you want her to be doing?
She over here
Some
watching
cool
over
shit. Let me
Wano.
see. Let me see her fight Momo. Like put Momo and Yamato sparring on the cover.
Yeah, and Momo's
Show me
getting
how
fucking
Momo's doing.
violated.
Well, no fucking dub. That's the whole point of it. To see him train, get better, get
I
stronger.
would love to see
I feel
Momo
like Momo
become
up there
a
now.
Kaido
I ain't gonna
breed.
lie. Especially if he
Like,
was training, that fruit's
go ahead,
broken.
go ahead and fuck around. Show me a little hybrid form of
Well, with
Momo,
the
bruh.
we'll see what Oda does with the missing girl shit that's happening in Wano right now because it says that people have been going missing. So we'll see if that ties. My expectations aren't super high with it, but we'll see what leads to it because she's been talking to people and people are disappearing and shit. She did save a woman in a couple chapters back on the cover that was getting ambushed by some bandits and shit. So we'll see what happens with that. But all that aside, Straw Hats, I'm glad that it's the original four. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Nami. I guess the original five. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Nami, and Usopp. I do like that. We're getting more of the original core because I believe they were the ones on Little Garden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before Chopper, right?
Yeah.
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 So I'm glad that they're starting there first since they were the ones that encountered the giants first. That's pretty tough. Like Tyler was saying, there are some discrepancies though, because the chapter was all over the place. People were thinking it was Oda fucking up, but I think it's a little deeper than that.
Oda does not fuck up the Straw Hats designs consistently like that on purpose. It's never happened. So my theory, and what I've also been seeing people say, is so they drunk absinthe, right? And for people that's not familiar with that, basically, if you drink a certain amount of it, or if you drink one with a certain potency, you can hallucinate, bro. It's basically alcohol that can make you trip, right? And so, like Nami was saying, and like the Giants were saying, if you drink too much, you might hallucinate. So throughout the whole chapter, we see Luffy, Nami, Usopp, Zoro, all them. But throughout the chapter, bro, their clothes are not the same. They have different stuff on their wrists. Like one moment you'll see Nami with a bracelet or something on her wrist, and then the next panel, there's nothing on her wrist.
Yeah.
Or like Luffy had something on his back, a sword or an axe.
Turn into an axe. Yeah, turn into an axe.
And then the next time it's not there. Like, what's going on, bro? Yeah, what's going on here?
And the tree is burning as well, and we don't know if that's officially them doing that or if that's something.
Oh, and Luffy turned down food. He turned down meat.
Yeah, he never does that.
When the hell does that happen?
That's Loki, man. I think
when the hell does that happen?
Loki does do illusions and shit. So
trickster.
Oh,
he is a trickster.
I keep forgetting about Loki. Yeah, that's true.
Trickster. So some shit is going on.
I'm thinking it's either Loki or that one. What was his name? The Shang-Chi guy that was a part of the Rocks crew.
Oh, you're talking about Shinji, bro. It's not Shinji. It's not. I don't know. I don't think it's Shinji. I don't want to deny it, but I don't think it's Shinji.
They don't.
It's probably Loki.
They don't got that shit on though.
I think Loki.
I was looking at the panels. They don't got that shit on this arc.
Maybe
no, except for Nami. I think Nami got that shit on. Zoro's fit is trash.
I think they all.
I don't like Luffy's hat. It's just the helmet is trash.
I think they look cool.
And Sanji, bro. Come on, bro.
That shit I like it, bro. I think Nami's fit is top. I think Nami's fit is top 3 all time for her.
Nah, Nami's fit is tough.
Nami's fit is like top 3 Nami fit all time.
I want to see Robin's.
Luffy's fit is tough. I fuck with it's Vikings. We all expected this. Even way back when, during a pre-time skip, during that color page with them in the Vikings outfit, like Luffy was wearing similar shit. So I fuck with it. I ain't got an issue with it. We'll see if this is their like permanent fits for the arc. But I ain't got an issue with it.
I'm warming up to Zoro's, but I really don't like Sanji's.
Sanji got some knight armor on.
I ain't no knight armor. That's like raider armor.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty tough. I think Sanji might be better.
You know what else happened too? This man Luffy said Gear 4 Gum Elephant Gun.
Yeah,
nigga didn't go Gear 4.
He went Gear 3. You're right.
So this is a person that's been watching Luffy.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even peep that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that they've been watching him, but I think it's definitely some type of like either they're fucking with them. I do think they are on Elbaf. However they got there, because they got the fits and shit on.
Has Sanji ever said Epole? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. Before the Ifrit Jambe?
He has had a move that's like Epole.
Okay. I'm just wondering. I'm just checking to like further that theory.
Yeah.
Black Rope Dragon, is that one of Zoro's moves, right? I've never like
Panel was tough. I do fuck with that Oda drew that Dragon Ball stuff.
Black Rope Dragon.
Everything. Yeah, that's why I don't remember hearing those words, but I guess if he used it in the past, I'm forgetful, so I probably have seen it and just don't remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to think too. Like Zoro, a lot of the time he'll like use a random
animals,
move, like one time, and we won't see it again for a fucking minute.
Oh, he did use it in Wano.
But so far, the Gear 4 loop, that one does stand out. The Gear 4, but he uses Elephant Gun and doesn't go Gear 4.
He's just doing Gear 3. Yeah, like what? Luffy's not yelling Gear 4 if he's not going Gear 4.
100%. 100%. So yeah, we already kind of talked about like most anticipated shit with this arc in our Egghead breakdown, like just our thoughts on the arc, our post arc discussion of Egghead. If you haven't seen that, it's on our YouTube, so check that out. We linked up with a bunch of the homies, Scully, J. Jalen. Was that it? That was everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was it. It was like 7 of us, right?
Yeah, J. Scully and
we'll have to
Jalen.
get that shit back on.
Yeah, and yeah, we're definitely gonna have another one of those coming soon too. So be on the lookout for that. Aside from that, man, I mean, yeah, this is it. This is Elbaf. I think it was a solid way to start. I don't think it was bad or anything like that. We are coming off a break week, so we are gonna have another chapter this week. So we'll see what Oda got cooking, because usually after break weeks, Oda be dropping some shit. So
it's a true like WTF start to an arc, and I feel like Oda does that a lot. And, and it always like, keeps you on the edge of your seat. Like, bro, I gotta wait a week or two to see what's gonna happen next or what's going on. Like, and who knows how long this is gonna play out for? Like, I don't know.
This one feels more like how it was post our pre-time skip, where shit would randomly happen and they'd split up instead of them like them deciding to split up and just going off like how Egghead. Well, did they choose an Egghead to split up or was it random?
They didn't choose.
No.
Okay, so that was random too, but
it's because their dumbass was stuck in the air and then fell in the water, and then fucking Jinbei had to save them. But they had to catch shore before anything.
It's just funny that niggas woke up and they was already separated. They didn't even get a chance.
Right.
It does make sense too, because they were drinking beforehand and they drank absinthe. Absinthe is super strong. I had some up in Breckenridge. That shit is crazy.
Niggas was sipping that yak.
And they was going crazy with it too. They were drinking hella.
Like shit. I don't even think I've ever noticed Luffy actually drinking alcohol. Like, I don't think I've ever actually.
It's definitely subtle. He
doesn't drink a lot.
Yeah, it's subtle. He doesn't drink like Zoro does, but it's subtle.
Yeah.
It's really more like end of arc celebration is when he drink. He doesn't just go out of his way. Like, he'll eat any time he wants, but as far as like drinking, it's like when he's celebrating with the gang is when you see him. Have like a mead barrel in his fucking hand and shit, a little jug in his hand.
I've been thinking that's apple juice.
But no, I thought it was valid, bro. I thought it was pretty valid. I'm excited to see everything. Like, Oda's world building over these last couple arcs has been insane, and everything's just tying together slowly, little by little. More questions being asked, but we're also finally getting answers too. So it's one of those situations we get answers that lead to more questions. So we'll see what happens. But all eyes on Oda right now, man. Shonen Jump, like we were saying before, Shonen Jump is in a crazy spot right now because we got One Piece, got Dandadan, which we are going to have a conversation about Dandadan in the coming weeks. So be on the lookout for that because the boys are catching up. They're catching up to me, man. They're catching up. I'm waiting at the top of the hill, and these are slowly coming up.
You talking about these other individuals? These other guys.
Hey man, let me take my time and enjoy the story, bro.
I'm gonna have another binge day when I have a weekend again, and it's gonna go crazy because that was a good time reading all that in like one day.
Yeah.
You know what, too? Like, I'm not like y'all where I can just binge a shit ton of chapters. If I read too many chapters, I start getting tired. I fall asleep. Regardless of how good it is. That's just how it goes. I can't help it. Same thing when I watch anime. I'll be out of there. I'll be sleepy, bro.
It's a good bedtime story.
What Post Malone say? Always tired on his face. That's me, bro. For real.
I'm dead. But now we're gonna have a conversation about that soon. So be on the lookout for that.
Back.
Kagurabachi, Dandadan, One Piece. Shonen Jump is crazy. Sakamoto days. So.
Oh yeah.
Shonen Jump is in a crazy spot right now, man. Shonen Jump is in a crazy spot. So if you're not,
tell you, Will, I caught up in Chainsaw Man too.
Chainsaw Man Part 2 is going dummy too. Thank you for reminding me.
I was like finished reading up the last few chapters, and I'm like,
you see what I'm talking about though? No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers, but yeah, they're starting to.
I'm gonna have to tap in for
sure.
Dang, I got a lot to catch up on, and reading was
niggas that were asleep on Part 2.
I was asleep.
Y'all are missing out because oh my god. I think it's catching part 1, Terry. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. That was last few.
I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't sleeping on part 2. I just stopped reading because there was just a lot of other shit I was keeping up with. That was also just like banging at the time.
That's very true.
Like
Tyler.
JJK, One Piece, and some of these other animes and mangas I was starting to read were just banging. So I just kind of forgot, and then it just built up at that point.
Nah, bro, it's all good. It was a slow burn. Chainsaw Man Part 2 was a slow burn at first because it was just a lot. I was
still fucking with it though.
I did too. I like Asa.
I do too.
I wasn't
She's
mad
cool.
that she got the driver's seat and Denji was just in kind of like the passenger seat for like the first quarter of the story for part 2. But
yeah,
now that Denji's back and we got all the development for Asa and Yoru and Yoshida and all them, bro, it's
cool. Without giving spoilers, that last chapter with her, fuck. Fuck.
there were some JJK references in there.
No way.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, there was.
Think about when Junpei died and they were laughing at him. What Yuji said about Sukuna being a curse. Yeah, so it's pretty much similar shit to that.
Well, fuck.
All right, I'll tap in at some point. I gotta catch up to Dawn to Dawn and some other shit.
But shout out to One Piece, man. Shout out to Oda. We'll get on from there, man. Expect some more One Piece talk from us, even outside of the pod. Like I said, we're gonna do another discussion with the boys here in a couple of weeks. We'll start getting that planned out. Once Egghead gets a little deeper, we'll definitely, or Egghead, Elbaf. Once Elbaf starts to get a little deeper in terms of chapters, we'll definitely get the boys back together and we'll have another conversation. Might see some new faces in there. We'll see how it is because 7 people is a lot. I didn't think it was that many in my head when I was like planning it all out, but 7 people was a lot. But we managed to get.
We somehow handled not talking over each other. Hella.
Yeah, we handled it pretty well. But
it went well. Aside
from that, though, man, last segment of the day, man, or I guess of the night. It's like 1:30 in the morning right now.
Yeah.
So last segment of the night, we got our viewer Q&As. Not too many this time around, but still good questions nonetheless. So appreciate every single person that reached out to us and asked us a question because these questions are pretty fire. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 questions this time around. So still a good amount to cover. But I mean, aside from that, we can get straight into it, man. Shout out to KDC_3. Fun fact, he actually asked me this question a while back. It's been a couple weeks since he asked me this, but I've just been hanging on to it for the Q&A. But he asked me this before he even got the Q&A going. He asked us what our top 5 Bleach fights are. And I'm assuming he's meaning in like totality, so regular, 1,000 Year Blood War, all that shit. So I mean, yeah, I'll let Dre go first, man. He the Bleach
That's
goon.
Crazy work. Okay. So my first is Ichigo versus Grimmjow. Well, they're not really in order. I just have 5. Ichigo versus Grimmjow. That one's just up there for the moments. Grimmjow gets his chance at beating Ichigo's ass the entire arc. So Ichigo finally gets his little run back. He's actually believing in his strength and everything. My second. Real demon time for this one. Kisuke. Kisuke versus Askin. We all know why. Not only was Kisuke a beast, we finally got to see his Bankai, but we got Yoruichi fight in there. We all know I love
this nigga is crazy.
We got the pose. We got the pose in that fight, and I love that.
That shit is engraved in his mind for the rest of his life.
That's where that fight happened?
Ichigo versus Byakuya. That's just a classic from the first arc. That one's an absolute classic. Byakuya's running his mouth the entire arc. Ichigo gets his training, finally comes back. Byakuya thinks he's gonna get the one up on this nigga. He says, "Bun guy," and it just raps from there.
That's cold.
Yeah, and then Kenny versus Grimmy in the manga. It's so absolutely.
You're a bastard. I just want you to know that,
bro. You can't expect me not to put that on the list.
You're a bastard. I want you to acknowledge that you
mostly
are
because
best.
Kenny gets his moment. We finally get his development with his. I don't want to spoil for Tyler, but Kenny gets his,
spoilers.
Kenny finally gets his little bit of development against a character that's supposed to be absolutely cracked out of their mind with in terms of their power.
Shit, all of them are, bro.
Yeah,
all of them are. All those Quincy's are.
And then my last is Shunsui versus Baro. Just because I fuck with Shunsui as a character, his design, and his Bankai. Like how his
Baro's
Bankai
tough
and
too.
how it's like a game and shit. Yeah, I thought that entire fight played out pretty tough in general.
Sidebar, shout out to Kubo and how he draws black characters, because that man be cooking.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
That man be cooking. He did be drawing the brothers and the sisters with great
facts.
great authenticity for real. He be putting that pen down for real. All right, I'm going next because I'm getting on it before Tyler says some shit. All right,
Move your mic a little bit further away. It's a little loud. Yeah.
I'm going next. Fuck you. So, I'll go ahead and do your honorable mentions, Drew. I know you had honorable mentions.
I'll wait till y'all go. Actually, Kisuke, or not Kisuke, Ichigo versus Aizen. That's an honorable mention. I feel like that one is like on everybody's list. Anybody out, even outside of this pod, is probably gonna have Ichigo versus Aizen. Ichigo gripping that nigga's face paws and mushing him to the ground.
Whoa.
Yo.
Why did that nigga look like that? Like he didn't just see that shit happen.
Whoa. What he said it, bro.
But like the amount of like aura Ichigo farms when he actually locks in it's actually insane. So I'd put that, and then another one.
Bro, I want an answer.
I think from the anime, it'd have to be one of Rukia's fights. I just like the way she says her abilities. That shit's tough. Like her voice actors in dub and sub go crazy.
I want an answer from Kubo if it's Mugetsu, right? That's Mugetsu at the end.
Yeah.
I want an answer on if Mugetsu is his strongest form. Like I may be just out of the loop on that. There may be an answer online. I promise I'm not a Bleach casual, but like, is Mugetsu technically his strongest form since he beat Aizen merged with the Hogyoku? Would that like be his strongest form? Like,
no, he didn't beat him. Aizen recovered after that.
Because Aizen's immortal though.
Fair. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Cutting through fate, nigga, I don't know.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Okay, let me go next before we get into that. All right, bet. I'm mocking it. I got my dog right next to me too. Nigga's like, what are we doing? Nigga, I'm about to lock in. That's what we doing. All right. So obviously, not in order for me either. I'm gonna get this out the way. Grammy versus Kenpachi, peak Bleach. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The manga and the anime, Tyler, bro. I am so excited for you to get to that fight.
Yeah,
Grammy is one of my favorite characters in Bleach because of that shit.
He has that ability where he can just imagine something.
Yes,
yeah.
That nigga has probably the
most.
Do
you know,
bro.
Spoilers everywhere, pretty much. Twitter, between Twitter, TikTok, and everything, and with the resurgence of the anime.
that fight was everywhere when it happened in the anime.
Yeah,
really?
I watched that fight and I was like, "Nigga, what the fuck?"
That was like the most
Kenpachi's
anticipated moment. The first season was that fight. At least for me. But that's just crazy because Grammy is just insane. If I'm not gonna spoil it, but that power, if used correctly, could be like the strongest power in anime. Like,
yeah,
because you could literally do if you use it correctly. Because, like he said, your imagination is everything. Like, if I want to imagine myself fucking summoning a fucking nuclear fucking bomb dropping on your fucking head, I could do that shit. Like, you literally can imagine anything he wants. Even other people that like fight for him, he can imagine that. Like people with full on souls and personalities, everything. Like, dude is broken.
What about Jesus Christ?
Probably could.
If
he knew who Shinra Bancho Man was, he'd probably summon that nigga.
Yeah, he'd summon that nigga. Summon Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, fight him. Literally, anything, bro, anything. But
it's a good thing he doesn't read manga.
Literally. But that shit is insane. Ichigo versus Aizen, I'm putting that in my 5 just because Don guy Ichigo, bro. That's my favorite form for Ichigo. Him pulling up,
long hair, taller.
long hair
was
hanging on his
gas.
arm. That shit was gas. And then he's just straight, just swinging his sword, not doing shit. No Getsuga 10 shows, nothing. Just swinging his fucking sword.
It could be the strongest. I'm not gonna. I don't know. It could be.
He was catching
I
Aizen's
just
blade
feel like
too, bro.
Going to a whole nother arc. He got to be stronger than that at that point.
Yeah, it's
up for interpretation, I guess.
Because that's pre-1,000-Year Blood War, and then we get all the revelations with that. So it's just hard to really tell.
I agree, though. Them clashing at the mountains, and Aizen's like, he's also Vegeta shit. My power, you can see I'm destroying these mountains, and Ichigo's like, I'm gonna let you gloat. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you get this. And then he finally tells him, like, nah, nigga, you remember that mountain? That was me.
Yeah, he said that nigga softer than baby shit.
Cold. That was cold as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That shit was insane. But I'm gonna put that one next. I gotta put Ichigo versus Ukiura up there. That's just iconic, bro. Vasta Lorde.
Oh, that was in my honorable mention. Sorry,
bro. Like I gotta put that in my top 5 because just Ukiura alone is just so cold, and then just the duality between the two of them, like their ideologies and just like they're polar opposites of each other. Like Ukiura is just so cold, so distant from others. Ichigo literally lives for others. Like it's just insane. And then I'll put Ichigo versus Grimmjow up there as well. Self-explanatory. And then honestly, bro, Toshiro versus Gerard. Gotta put that up there. You don't know who Gerard is yet, Tyler.
I don't.
Okay.
Dre, I gotta put Toshiro because I fuck with Toshiro, bro. I do fuck with
No, that's fine.
That's
when
not
we
the guy
finally
with the
got
paintbrush, is it?
Nah. Toshiro is one of the captains.
Finally getting that adult thing with him, that's fine.
Nah, bro, he's cold. Being able just to he's cold. No spoilers.
He was nigga was aura farming for sure when he unleashed that attack.
And that the power of his ice attacks at that point to be able to freeze like concepts and shit, like he's insane. So
respect.
I'm put that one there. But then my honorable mentions, I was gonna put this one in my top 5 because I really just fuck with White so much. But Ichigo versus White.
Oh, that's a good one. The King speech that's probably my top 10 speech of all time, bro.
The King speech is what carried that for me.
Damn.
Like in my top fights.
I mean that, and honestly figuring out that I can't. Wait, you saw Turn Back the Pendulum? You saw all that stuff, right? Is that in the anime that early? The Ichigo's mom and dad?
That's in 1,000-Year Blood War.
I'm not gonna say it then. I'm not even gonna say it.
With Ichigo's mom and
I've only seen his dad.
I thought the like with the backstory about
Nothing
White.
But Rain.
Yeah. Okay, so that is 1,000-Year Blood War.
Yeah, that's 1,000-Year Blood War. That's like right before Ichigo finds out, or that's after Ichigo finds out all that shit.
Yes. I'm glad I didn't say anything then. But
and then speaking of that,
knowing what White is and going back and watching that is fire.
Oh, bro, insane. The foreshadowing in Bleach is like up there with One Piece for sure for me personally. So people listening, that's my opinion personally. But my last one, speaking of Yuha, Ichigo versus Yuha Bach, gotta put that in there.
Yuha
Bach. That's fair.
Even though the manga version was a little too short,
I think it was rushed. Yeah, I think it was just rushed.
I believe the anime Period is gonna cook, and I got faith because we're getting, who versus Ichigo next season, and they're really fleshing that out because the trailers are showing that shit. You know who, Dre?
Can I say?
No.
Okay, because that was told to me on Twitter too. Everybody's dropping Ichigo's fucking or Bleach's altogether fights for me when I just watched them on Twitter, but I gotta really watch it.
All of Bleach, bro.
I do.
You need to just watch all of Bleach because like the fights are crazy, but like the storytelling itself is also like the character development for people.
I just wish it was on Crunchyroll. If it was on Crunchyroll, Gummy watch
on
it.
Hulu.
I'm saying I would have been caught up if that shit stayed on
Right.
Crunchyroll.
Like, what the fuck Hulu got him for? It's a shonen anime. Give us that
I'm
shit
saying,
back.
They
bro.
got Dragon Ball Z too.
I would have been caught up 2 years ago if
Isn't
that was the
Dragon
case.
Ball on Crunchyroll?
Dragon Ball Super's on Hulu. Dragon Ball Kai is on Hulu. OG
They have
Dragon
Dragon
Ball's
Ball
on
on
Hulu.
Crunchyroll though.
It could be on both, but it's for sure on Hulu.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why not many people watch Bleach that much from the big three, because it's no longer on Crunchyroll, where or at least most surface level animes
Mm.
and
And
most
the
animes
filler-
in general.
They got
The
hold with
fillers is the
filler, and
current
they
too.
they ended the earliest. That was the earliest big three to end technically
Bro.
because of the anime.
Bro, Terry, there were literally times where I had to skip like whole seasons of filler, bro.
Yeah.
The anime
shit
caught
was
up
insane.
to the manga, bro. It literally caught up to the manga at a point in time.
I'm so glad I didn't watch that shit week to week, bro. Like fucking y'all did. There's no way I could have
I
lasted.
didn't watch it week to week. I was later.
Oh, okay,
I
sure.
I remember being in Waco Mundo, and I'm in Waco Mundo one episode, and then the next episode we're back in Soul Society dealing with some random ass shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck just happened? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm back
there's
in
no way.
Town. This nigga's back in high school and shit. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? What happened?
Some Ed and Eddie shit.
But yeah, Bleach
on.
got hold by that
dead.
and ending like they ended the anime right after an arc before
Yeah.
Thousand Year Blood War. So
They stopped it at Fullbring, and they didn't animate 1,000 Year Blood War till
and Fullbring's a short arc.
2 years. So, but Tyler, you're up, man. Let's get through these.
All right. So this is no order as well. The first one I have up, I got Ichigo versus Byakuya. Byakuya is one of my favorite characters in all of Bleach. I love his Bankai. That shit is tough as hell. That's probably my favorite Bankai right now.
Senbon Sakura.
Yeah, that shit.
I think
that shit
his
is
looks the
gas.
coldest to me.
That shit is tough. I like his character. Had to put that up there, and obviously, like Dre said, that's the first time we see that man. Man, Ichigo say Bankai. That shit was tough. And then next up, I've got Kenpachi versus Ichigo.
Really?
Ah, damn it.
I fucked with that fight, bro. That fight was tough as hell. Cause like, that's really when I first got to see like, bro, Kenpachi is a fucking psychopath that just likes to fight shit. And
Facts.
he's just on some freak shit when it comes to fighting. And that fight was just tough, bro. Ichigo was low key tweaking. So he's like, bro, what the fuck are you? Anyway, next up, Ichigo versus Grimjow. That might be, as of right now, that's probably my top one fight. Either that one or Byakuya. Yeah, that shit.
You said Grimjow?
Yeah. Yeah, Grimjow versus Ichigo.
Yeah.
When he got the mask on and Grimjow goes in his resurrection form.
That's my
All y'all
favorite group
talking
of
about
people
this
is the
fight.
Vizards, honestly. Them
That
pulling
shit
the
was
mask
tough.
down is my favorite thing is when
They're
Ichigo's
cool,
pulling
bro.
that mask
I
off.
rock with them. I rock with Shinji. Shinji's cool and all of
Facts.
them. Yeah, they're dope. At first, I wasn't rocking with them, but then I was like, nah, y'all are cool people. I get you now. But next up, I got Kenpachi versus Noitora or Nordora, however you say his name.
Noitora,
The moon dude. The reason why I like that fight is because I like how back and forth it is, even though like Kenpachi was obviously stronger than him. I like how Kenpachi was just letting him do shit and flex, and then Kenpachi just kept coming back and just beating his ass.
Nell pops up in that, right? Or I guess it's before it.
Yeah, before that, yeah. And then my last one, Lil Toshiro, Glaze for Will. Toshiro versus Haribel. That fight was dope, bro.
Oh, Hottie Bell is she's
Yeah.
number 2 or 3? I think 3.
Yeah, I think she was. I don't remember, but she's the blonde girl. The girl with the blonde hair. The
Kubo
water
do be
sexy.
going crazy on the titties. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They be too.
Oh
they
yeah.
be fucking-
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, bro.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
get having big titties, but come on, bro. They're huge.
I thought
and
he
they're
was about to reiterate what I said about the brothers and the sisters. This nigga went left.
Nah. I'm talking about the titties, bro. Because I'm thinking first thing that came to mind was her and what's her face?
Rose? Are you talking about Rose?
Nah, with the
Rose was bad
the
too.
sand her shit is this. The sand not Bankai. Sand Zanpakuto or Ash, I guess. What's her face?
Oh, Rangiku?
Rangiku. Oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, Kubo, because he even had an interview with Gege telling Gege he needs more. His characters need more, like the women need more. And I'm like,
he said that?
yes, bro. And I was like, Kubo, you need to chill, bro. You need to be, because the women in JJK they look good.
He a fan. He a fan. He a fan.
Yeah, Kubo on some freak shit, drawing
there's a
them
trailer
women.
for her.
Yeah, there is. She was one of the first characters too.
Like but first, she was mid. I love Rangiku though. She's bad.
Yeah, only reason people are gonna be using Rangiku in Rebirth of Souls is just because of like her
for the physics.
The jiggle mechanics. The jiggle mechanics.
Oh shit.
All right, but real quick, honorable mentions. I got Ichigo versus Ukiura. The only reason why that's not in my top 5, I do love all the forums between Ukiura and Ichigo. The only reason why it's not in my top 5 was because a majority of that fight is really just Ukiura just beating Ichigo's ass. And then Ichigo levels up on some shit and just straight beats his ass. And like I told Will this, I like fights where they're more like neck and neck type shit. I don't like just straight washes in a sense. So that's kind of why that's not up there.
When you think about it, did Ichigo level up or did he just never mind. Keep going.
He turned into some shit, bro. I had no explanation given to me for why that happened.
Fair enough. Well,
so
foreshadowing.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, I've got Ishin, Kisuke, and Yoruichi versus Aizen. I thought that little throwdown was tough.
Little scuffle.
Yeah, that little scuffle
a little
was
scuffle.
It was a little scuffle, but I fucked with it still at that point.
Fair enough.
I got a couple other ones on there, but I'm not going to that.
Can I add an honorable mention?
Jesus Christ!
I forgot about Yamamoto versus the fake Yuha. That shit goes crazy, and when they animated that, and we finally saw that shit animated, Will, I was going crazy when we finally get to see Yamamoto.
I was gonna put that in there, but the anime carried it for me over the manga personally.
Fair. But that's tough. You finally get like they've always described Yamamoto's his Zanpakuto, but you get to see that shit in action. It's actually insane.
That was one of the first like videos I seen. I didn't watch the whole thing, but like just seeing like him about to fight, but I didn't watch it. This was even a long time ago.
The
like,
anime they
never watched it.
Glazed the fuck out of Yamamoto in the anime. They
well
did it justice though. Yeah,
all
they
that
did
we
it
hear
justice.
about Yamamoto, and they even show. This isn't really I guess it kind of is a spoiler, but we do get to see like the past for like a brief. It wasn't in the manga, so that's why I'm playing. It's kind of a spoiler, kind of not. It's like an anime spoiler because we didn't see this in the manga because we see what the Gotei 13 looked like before, how it looks now, like with the previous captains when Yamamoto was younger. So like when he was younger, he was way more like cruel and ruthless and shit. The Soul Society as a whole was.
Yeah.
So
Yamamoto is the old dude?
Yeah, he's the head captain.
Oh, okay.
That's in the first core of the new shit. Tyler.
Just get
it's in the beginning. I know that's in the beginning because when they first brought back 1,000-Year Blood War, that was one of the first things I saw like on Twitter. But this was while I was watching Bleach, so I was like, let me not watch this shit, and I stayed away from it.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just had to, because you said Yamamoto, you said that, and I thought about what was next after that fight was Yamamoto beating the fuck out of whatchamacallit.
Nigga said you scared me.
Aizen's little son. Yeah, Wonder Wise. Yeah.
Wonder Wise. Yeah. Nah, you deadass scared me with that reaction, bro. I thought something happened.
I forget my cam's not on. Y'all can't see me. I was just reaction.
You just said, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Good, bro." Something happened, but yeah.
All right, Terry, you up, man? Let's see your favorite Bleach fights, even though you ain't watched the shit.
He's gonna have 3 fights, but we respect it. We respect it.
Yeah. So like I said, you know, I haven't really watched Bleach at all. I'm definitely gonna be engaging in that. But I have seen fights on Twitter, like full scales of fights.
Twitter or YouTube. But the ones I'm gonna start off with the ones I actually did watch, which is Ichigo versus Byakuya. Fucking fire.
Classic.
Kenpachi, but when he was fighting those two dudes at the same time, like, what was his name? I think it was like Kumari or something like that. I don't know. He had like a basket on his head or something like that.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is that 1,000-Year Blood War?
No, I'm bad. I'm bad with names. It's the wolf dude.
Oh,
Fox.
Komamura?
Yeah.
Or
and like
Komaru,
Tenzin.
something like that.
No, you had it right.
The black guy.
Yeah, Tosin is the black guy.
What else? Ichigo versus Kenpachi was up there for me. And I got one that was from 1,000-Year Blood War, and this I don't even know if I could say this is a fight because it wasn't necessarily a fight. It was more like an ass whooping, but it was kind of like a mind fuck of an ass whooping. But Owatsu from like I think Division Zero or something like that. He was like the other black guy who just pulls his bankai out of some liquid.
The father of Zanpakuto.
It's so sharp. Bro. You know why it's in the liquid? It's so sharp he can't have a sheath. So he has to throw it in the tank of water.
Insane, bro.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. You haven't seen bro. Like you've seen peak, but you haven't seen peak.
You're right. That is what made me want to watch it even more. Because when Brody took his katana and literally launched it across the entire room, and not a single person noticed him do it, and like went into Buddy's face, and he was just like, "What the fuck?" And then like niggas died before realizing they were dead, type shit. And I'm like,
we gotta realize how strong those people he's fighting are, because those are like the strongest Quincy's aside from you all.
Yeah, and Buddy was like, his moves had like no actual sound to them. They like was like some
Tyler. His blade is so sharp, bro. Like it's reason why he's called the father of Zanpakuto.
What did y'all think of the?
I'm gonna catch up, bro. I'm gonna get there.
This is another honorable mention that doesn't get talked about as much. One of the coldest moments I think in Bleach, early Bleach, at least Waco Mundo. What's his name? Mayuri versus the one Arrancar, the science equivalent Arrancar.
Oh, the pink hair.
Bro,
dude?
when he put the poison in him and he aged and
that was
like moments and he locked him into like, oh my god, that was one of the coldest.
Distance? Like when he like summoned his centipede above him.
Yeah. His bankai.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god, bro. Just having that.
Bro.
Thinking about the possibility of getting locked into your own little timeline that you can't do anything. You're just seeing time pass around you, and it's only been a second. And he's seen his entire life. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Nigga wouldn't even have to stab me. I would just have a heart attack and die, bro, because I'd be tweaking so hard.
All the time.
That one's like an unexpected dope fight to me, because I wasn't expecting to like that fight when I first watched it. I was like, oh.
I hated that
fucking
pink hair dude, bro.
Already, bro. I hated him too.
Okay.
Annoying as shit.
We got through the Bleach fights. As far as the next one, hope we answered your question well enough, though, KDC, when you're listening to this, by the way. Appreciate you for asking us that question. Next question comes from the one and only Kazi Moon. Kazi Munala. Kazilius Munala. Fire elementals versus lightning elementals in anime.
I already know what Will's picking.
Because he's a meat rider.
But listen to what I'm about to say, though. He didn't even let me finish the question. He said, "Who is
meat rider?"
So we got lightning users, right? Like some of the strongest lightning users in anime that we have seen, at least that I'm familiar with, really is like Laxus and like I would say
no. Are you saying like the power or the like elementalists, like people that use the power?
Well, like pretty much fire users versus lightning users is what he's saying. So like Laxus, Luck from Black Clover,
He's about to pull out Natsu, this other shit. Talking about.
I mean, honestly though, Natsu's kind of like you got to put an asterisk next to Natsu because Natsu can just absorb other elements. But like, Fire Force is a crazy example because with lightning you have speed. Like their speed is really what's gonna like carry them a majority of the time.
Lightning's got stupid power too.
Yeah, honestly,
yes,
I think
but
Fire Force is an exception though.
A lot of the things lightning can do, fire can do too. Like fire can have speed boost. Fire is more physical and more powerful anyway.
No,
in terms of like what it's displayed as.
Hell
yes.
no. In real life nature, lightning is superior.
Okay, we're talking about an anime.
Yeah, in anime, usually
well.
lightning powers
this nigga
come with strength.
I think it's lightning, bro, all the way.
I'm on lightning. On God, I am.
I'm saying fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I just think we haven't gotten a real crazy light outside of like isekai shit or like the one. It'd be like the random 12 episode animes with lightning users. There's not that many outside. Like Fire Force is what brings fire users up, in my opinion.
They don't do the
because that
lightning
entire
right.
show is niggas with fire, but it's like the fire. The fire is doing other shit.
You have niggas like Natsu. You have niggas like Yamamoto. Yamamoto literally can. Well, I can't say it because Tyler hasn't read. Tyler, take your fucking headphones off, bro.
No,
I don't know.
Lightning users can't stand on the sun. That's all I'm gonna say, and you know what that means, Dre.
Oh, I'm gonna say
yeah, but the sun's not fire. The sun is.
Yes, it is. Yamamoto's a fire user. He categorizes as a fire user. His Bankai is literally fire. And he has temperatures that literally reach the temperatures of the sun.
Azula.
That doesn't count. I'm not saying Azula. But
no, Azula?
Azula's not even a strong lightning user. She can just use like lightning bending for like one thing. Just super one-dimensional.
Put a lightning bender versus a fire bender, bro. The lightning winning every time.
We see with lightning or firebenders, they can redirect it though. So I mean,
yeah, if you're good enough, if you're strong enough,
that's like using the same technique, wouldn't it be?
We saw Iroh do it. We saw Zuko do it. So I mean,
that's like
that's
like
fine. That's just
you're becoming a conduit.
You just have tech now. I'm still one-shotting if I hit you. If you miss the tech, it's raps. Lightning one-shots. Lightning one-shots everybody in Avatar. It's just nobody was getting hit really.
Sasuke was a main fire user before and then resorted into being a lightning user.
Literally,
he had to learn the defense tech. That was it. But like they said, if Zuko didn't defend, he's done. He would have died. He literally would have died right then and there.
Okay, we're not using Avatar: The Last Airbender to
I know. I'm just telling
fire
you.
User in anime.
I'm just telling
you. That is the worst fucking example to use. Because I mean,
it's all about elements.
Like, because like perfect example, bro. I just said Laxus is literally like on paper, he's one of the strongest lightning users in anime. Go to
the
like
only reason Natsu beat him is because he ate his lightning though. That's like. He was stronger than Natsu. He had every single power.
No, Laxus is still considered one of the strongest characters in Fairy Tail for sure. But even then, there are characters that could beat Laxus too.
But most of them are getting the MC buff. Like obviously, Natsu's gonna be stronger. He's MC.
Laxus got beat up by niggas that aren't the MC too. That's the thing. Does he come out on top? Yes, because it's Fairy Tail.
No, I'm not judging his losses though. I'm judging him versus a fire user. Natsu was getting his ass beat, and Laxus is still the strongest. But
you put
Natsu's
someone
MC.
like Shinra pre-Bancho Man, obviously. You put someone like Shinra against a lightning user, bro. Shinra could literally be faster than them because he's faster than light, and that's with fire.
No, but he got Not the FTO doesn't count because he got buffed by the Evangelist.
That's part of his powers, though.
You put him regular, no evangelist buff. That's not a part of his powers. He literally
even with the evangelist buff, he was still getting beat up by niggas like fucking Karen and all them niggas.
I don't know if they make a real lightning user. I'm taking lightning over fire every time. There's just something in my body.
Like
just
you are correct, and I had a debate with Kazi over this too because he asked me this over text, and I was telling him like a lot of lightning users, like you put Killua, Sasuke, Laxus, like all the Luck, I'd say Laxus and Luck are probably the strongest out of the niggas I just mentioned. 100%.
Well, you was talking about how dudes were standing on the sun and fire beating as hot as the sun. Lightning can heat the air it passes through to 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 5 times hotter than the sun's surface.
And the fire doesn't have the feat of being the sun, by the way. That's just the feats in the show. Yeah, in the show, that's what it is. I'm sure if a lightning user got put in Bleach, they're gonna have some crazy ass, like their lightning's gonna scale crazy. No, we got Yoruichi, but that shit's Shunko. That's like, I don't know if that's like full lightning. Well, I guess her lightning cat shit, but she's not like, I feel like if there's a lightning Bankai or a lightning Zanpakuto, it's gonna be on some crazy shit like that too. I'm not gonna judge it off that. I'm judging like that, bro. I feel like lightning is versatile. Like it'll give you a speed buff, it'll give you a strength buff. You could damn near go Super Saiyan, like with Godspeed we've seen.
But you could say the same thing with fire too, though. That's the thing.
You can.
The only thing that I'm gonna give lightning over fire is the speed, because obviously aside from Fire Force.
Why lightning, not power? Why not power too?
A lightning strike. You know, look up how many joules of power or joules of energy is in a lightning.
Even if
strike.
it doesn't have like the destructive power, a lightning bolt going through like your fucking chest, bro, you're done. You're not.
So from what we see, from what we've seen in anime, though, fire usually beats lightning.
That's just because in anime.
But that's what he's saying. He specifically said in anime.
I mean, what anime though? What anime though is that happening?
Aside from Fairy Tail, I mean, even with
but with Fairy Tail, it was only because he ate the lightning. That was it. Because Natsu was a dragon slayer,
and that's the MC, bro. Fuck that.
Nah, they didn't just beat Laxus because he ate the lightning. He didn't absorb his lightning until he fought Hades. So that was way before that. Or way after that. He didn't, when he fought Laxus, when Laxus was trying to betray the guild, he didn't beat him because he absorbed his lightning.
That's also, I don't know.
He absorbed his lightning
when he
fought Hades. Aside from that, I mean, it's fire versus lightning.
But
Pikachu, nigga.
You see what we're saying though? That's
Pikachu gets bodied, nigga.
They be usually it's usually them losing due to like plot and shit. It's not because fire is better than lightning.
Didn't Pikachu lose to what's his face's Charizard? That evolved into like,
man, I ain't using Pikachu as my lightning feat. The fuck?
Hey, that nigga brought it up.
I was just saying shit. We ain't have to go into that line.
But no, I mean, you're correct. Lightning users do get scuffed a lot.
They get hella scuffed.
We're not talking about real life. We're talking about in anime, and we see a lot more from fire users
in anime.
From, and even then, fire even has healing properties too, because you have Phoenix Flames and Black Clover. Yes, bro, you got to expand your bag, bro.
Yeah, but lightning can do that too by defibrillating the heart.
You see niggas restart their hearts. You're right.
Or zipping up a little wound, like stitching a wound with some lightning.
Cauterize their wounds and shit. I mean,
people like Marie Leona, Terry, you know this. Marie Leona from fucking Black Clover literally has the power to resurrect souls with her fire, bro.
I guess that's true.
That's magic, though. That's magic. That's not the element. That's magic.
It's magic all around. If you fucking say it's an anime, it's fucking magic. Bro, you telling me Nen is not equivalent to magic? Killua literally transformed.
No,
like magic. I'm thinking of magic as like you're casting a spell, not like. Sure, that could be looked at as magic, but I'm talking about like they're literally casting spells. That could just change, like bringing niggas back to life with fire. That's crazy. That's like on some spell, like actual magic shit, not like he's got special powers.
We're trying to make sense of anime power-ups.
I'm just saying in general though.
Man, you're talking anime.
You're talking about a nigga regenerating his fucking arm with lightning.
Yeah, but he said it's a defibrillator. No, not his arm. We said a defibrillator. That's like restarting your heart. That's like giving you the shock.
I'm talking about like stitching up a wound or something.
Yeah, cauterize. But fire does that too. You can cauterize a wound like with heat.
We're not talking about
the point I made for that was because like you can heal.
In IRL, obviously lightning is stronger than fire in real life. I'm talking about in anime. Which is
still lightning. I don't give a shit.
Anime.
I mean, yeah. I guess we haven't really seen too many of a display of a lightning /
Yeah,
and I
lightning
told
or
you,
fire
like the
user going against
main
each other.
niggas we see when it comes up to YouTubers and TikTokers going, "Oh, fire versus lightning, fucking battles. Who wins?" We see the same lightning niggas: Kakashi, Sasuke,
I ain't never
Laxus.
seen a video
Mug.
like that though, nigga.
I don't see those either.
I
I
get
can,
what you're
bro, I
saying
can
though,
pull
but
one
it's
up
usually
right
because
now.
fire. It's usually because fire users are always MCs, so it's like obviously they're gonna
Not
have
all the
dubs.
time. Not all the
They're
time.
usually
Or they're just like
MCs.
cool characters. I don't know why.
Besides
Bakugo?
Laxus and Natsu, name another fire user that's an MC. In Shinra. I'm sorry, in Shinra.
I was about. Okay, so just take all of them away.
Mustang, kinda. He's like a side main character.
No, he's not. He is a side character.
He's a side main character.
Who is?
Mustang from Full Metal.
Oh.
But that's what I'm saying. They're either
That nigga went
they're either
blind.
main cast or main cast equivalent, and that they
Yeah.
usually
So
end
are
up winning.
lightning users though. We literally just named off fucking
Other
five
than
of them
like
and they're
Killua.
bro, Kakashi,
But the way
Sasuke,
the way Killua's lightning worked is that it worked as if it was just a speed buff. That was literally it. He didn't get no
exactly.
special. I mean, he
That's
has
the
zap
main
powers,
thing.
but that's
When we
Naruto
see-
niggas
that's
have some
only
weak ass
him.
lightning.
No, the
When we
lightning
see
users in
lightning-
Naruto is broken.
That one nigga that had
The
the
first
lightning sword.
the first Kazekage, not Kazekage, whatever
Raikage.
Raikage, the first
Raikage.
Raikage,
Oh,
Okay,
with
those
the
ones.
A,
Those are valid.
B, they're able
Those
to
ones are
move as
valid.
fast as Naruto and them. Minato, they're able to react and move with Minato with
yeah.
just the lightning buff. Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Kirin is one of the strongest attacks Sasuke knows, and that's a lightning attack.
and
Like
about
we-
lightning has potential. We
that
just don't
shit
see
did
that
not
shit
do shit.
compared.
That
But
shit didn't do
usually
shit to
people who are
Naruto.
fire users.
That shit didn't do shit to Itachi, and they're not even fire users for real.
Bro,
But it is strong.
You said
though.
it didn't do shit to Itachi?
he basically ended that fight with Kirin.
We don't have like a true lightning user that is portrayed the way they should be against fire
And how are they
users in
superior
anime.
to fire?
Because usually fire users
it's just visually cooler, I think. Honestly, that's why you always see fire.
usually fire users are able to also use lightning because they have similar properties.
I'm still
like
I'm saying a
either
lot
way,
of
I'm
things
going
lightning can
lightning.
do, fire can do.
I'm going lightning too.
I feel
Dre.
like they
I'm
make
not
an
going for that
MC with
fire
lightning
shit.
powers. He's doing some insane shit.
And when that shit happens, bro, literally right here, bro. That's lightning powers right here. Oh, that nigga from Seven Deadly Sins is also in here too. We literally have Kashimo, Laxus, Enel.
Oh, dude with the pink hair. That
Yeah,
soft ass nigga.
Bro, we literally have niggas. You probably can't even see
You
that.
see
shit.
how he's naming?
But,
He's
bro,
naming like not even main cast niggas.
Kashimo was in JJK
Compared,
for like
go look up fire
Bro.
users right now. Go look up fire users right now, because 6 of them that you were talking about were like MCs or MC equivalent. So them niggas, of course, are doing crazy shit. Leona, basically, she's in the main cast.
She is not in the main cast. Luck is in the main cast.
She is in the main cast. She's always around, especially post the war.
Dre.
Was Leona had a whole
did not pop up until like halfway through the fucking story.
Yeah,
are you kidding?
The first
me?
I said post the war, post that war when the demons started popping up. Who was up in that fight? Who showed us Mana Zone?
I didn't even get into
who showed us
Benny.
who showed us Mana Zone, nigga? It was Leona. She was the first nigga to use Mana Zone in the entire Black
I didn't
Clover.
even get into niggas like Ace, like fucking Escanor, fucking
cast.
Benny Maru. Are you kidding me?
Benny Maru is for sure main cast. You're not gonna argue with me that Benny Maru is not main cast.
Bro,
he's literally the strongest nigga in Fire Force. Quite literally,
even
besides
niggas
Bancho.
like Escanor, bro. Escanor, Ace.
The main cast of Seven Deadly. Like, what are we talking about? They're all MC equivalent. I'm telling you. Bro. Escanor is literally in the main cast. He's the strongest outside of Meliodas because of his power being the peak of the sun.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, they drop a lightning user in the main cast of an anime that's not like based off realistic shit.
Lightning characters that aren't in the main cast.
Yeah, Sasuke.
You put Enel up against anyone that is not Luffy, Enel is cooking them niggas. And that is not even an exaggeration.
Okay, I didn't even think about Enel. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You added to the list.
It's not even in the main cast. Luck, literally right now, Luck is fucking insane in Black Clover.
I haven't been reading, so I couldn't tell you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Luck is literally in the main cast, and he is a lightning user, and he is insane, one-shotting fucking demons and angels and shit. Like that nigga is insane. Laxus is in the main cast of Fairy Tail, one of the strongest characters in the fucking verse.
We reverse psychology them into giving us why lightning superior.
Terry, what's your stand on this? You got lightning?
It's kind of, like I said earlier, it's hard for me because like lightning users and fire users are essentially the same thing. But like if I was to like choose
Pick
which
one.
one I would prefer, it would most likely fuck. Oh god, y'all just made this hard with all these arguments. I'm now I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, there's actually so many different routes this could go. Destructive power, or at least area damage, I would pick fire. But when I want destructive power, if I want like a straight precision strike, it's going to be light.
And when you think of power, you're not thinking of fire. You're thinking of like,
yes, you are.
The impact. I would think more the impact between these two. I'm thinking more the impact of a lightning strike that's just thundering down. Thor
bro,
with his hammer, just dropping in.
Okay,
boom!
Now we're talking about outside of fucking anime. Now we're talking about anime.
No, I'm just saying that's
Thor.
like a visual, like is like lightning striking down, like hitting. I'm not thinking of power when I'm thinking of a fire user. I'm thinking of between lightning and fire. If you're telling me power,
bomb breath is taking out fucking mountains. And that's just not even that fucking power.
All right, what about but Luffy though? Like
breath.
Okay, you can't talk about Luffy. Luffy is fucking. And what did that do to Kaido?
Bolts down.
Nothing.
He dodged it, but that's because Luffy was fucking around. He was just doing shit.
It looked cool as fuck, but it didn't do shit.
I mean, he also hit Kaido with a fire attack, though.
Kaido's the most durable character in the show too. He's taking a lightning bolt.
And what does Luffy use primarily? Fire, fucking attack. Red Rock, Red Hawk, all these shit.
That just means he's a fire user. That doesn't mean it's better. Like Oda's like, you know what? I'm gonna give Luffy fire because fire is better than lightning.
Give him lightning.
I'm pretty sure he used Red Rock for a shot.
Why don't we give him fucking lightning attacks? Because that's just fucking
Red Hawk is
the lightning he pulled was natural lightning. It wasn't like on some anime power up. It was literally just lightning out the sky. Yeah, he didn't make that shit. So,
and then when
I'm expecting Kaido to take that shit.
Man,
I'm being real.
Lightning wins. Lightning win, Kazi. Next question.
Yeah, they're telling a fucking flat out lie, but it's okay, man. You'll see the truth eventually.
Lightning wins. Fuck.
When they finally see a lightning user in anime after like 10 years, then they'll understand. But we're gonna keep pushing out the fire users because they're just better, man. All right. Hadley dot Shadadia?
Shadanira.
That is an interesting name.
I apologize if you're listening to this, Hadley. Oh, that's Hades. Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that did our voice lines, by the way.
Shout out to Hades. He did that for us. So shout out to him. If you were isekai into any anime as you are now, so listen to what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah, bro, like we not listening.
As you are right now, with no plot armor, which anime would you choose?
I'm not going first.
Terry? Yeah, Terry, go first.
I got to answer.
I'm going.
Wait. Do we get the powers? Do we get the powers in the universe?
I'm assuming you can train, probably, but you're just
because if I say something and you're like, you're not gonna have a power, you're just gonna be a regular human.
No, you are not going to be a Saiyan.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like if I put myself into an anime and I say, okay, it'd be because I could get these powers, you can't just tell me, nah, nigga, you're gonna be a human.
Okay, so
because then I'm not picking any anime because then we're just gonna get killed in every one of them.
If you're familiar with how the power systems work, like for example, I'm assuming he's meaning like
obviously no plot armor, but like you can.
Then
if he's in One Piece, he can learn hockey.
Yeah, if you're in One Piece, you can learn hockey, eat a devil fruit. If you're in Hunter x Hunter, you can learn Nen. If you're in fucking Fairy Tail, you can probably learn fucking magic. If you're in fucking Dragon Ball,
learn chakra if you were Naruto?
Yeah, you'd have
I'm
to.
Assuming you'd have to train though. I'm not saying you're gonna be fucking Naruto and Sasuke, but you can train.
Right.
So, go ahead, Terry.
You're a lie in April.
The fuck?
That's a great answer, Terry. That's a great answer. It's a very safe
You got me
answer.
fucked up if you think I'm finna go into a different anime universe without any of the knowledge that they have and get my ass beat the fuck down.
No, that's
Fucking
valid,
dead.
bro. That's
I'm
completely
dead.
valid. I'm with you on that, bro.
This nigga made me
Like-
drop my fucking camera.
Like, bro, let me just go to somebody's piano recital and enjoy that. You know,
Nigga
sorry
said
for the little motherfucker
recital.
that died. So sorry for your loss. We are going back to the crib,
I got
throwing
my
on some
answer.
Hall &
On some
Oates.
cool shit. Yeah, I got mine
You
too.
know what I'm
got my
saying?
answer.
Like,
Y'all about
Okay.
to be some pussies and pick some pushy shit. All
Let me
right.
go
Hell
next.
nah.
Let me go next.
Fuck
You
no.
go
damn
next.
right, nigga.
Mine's
go
hardcore.
next.
Pause.
You said hardcore. Attack on Titan. No, sorry.
That is the worst.
That'd be the
That is the
worst.
absolute worst.
Go
place to
ahead,
start.
Tyler. Say yours, man.
All right, man. Y'all should already know my answer, bro.
You going to
Should
breathe?
we?
I'm going to Pokemon, nigga.
Oh, Loki? That's tough. That's tough.
He's the very best, bro. I'm gonna travel the world. I'm gonna capture all these Pokemon, bro. I'm gonna find Ash, catch him. I'm gonna say, let's run the fade, bro. I'm on
Loki,
that
that's
shit.
okay. I respect
That would be fire, bro. That would be fire.
Okay.
I'm chilling. I don't gotta worry about the world
You ain't got to
exploding,
worry about
blowing up.
dying.
I ain't gotta worry about dying unless I get hit with
bro.
a stray Pokemon attack or some shit.
Them little niggas is
But I-
crazy though, bro.
I got my own though. I got my own, so I'm gonna be good. Like I'm chilling, bro.
Fuck,
I could live a
that was
happy life too if
funny.
I want to. I'm good, bro. I'm
Oh
good.
fuck.
Bro, fix your fucking camera.
Hey,
Bro, hold
you
it.
make me want to choose Yu-Gi-Oh or some shit, man.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. My second option was gonna be Digimon,
Nigga,
bro.
just wait till you hear mine, bro.
Drake gonna say some dumb shit, bro.
he said
He
it
gonna
was
say some dumb
hardcore.
shit.
Okay,
Said it
so
was
I
like
got
that.
two.
It's
I got two. One of them, because I'm a god gamer. I'm picking SAO.
Oh,
Smart.
If I got put in Aincrad, I would be a beast. On God, I'd be a beast. I wouldn't even
That's
care
not
about the
too
whole
bad.
the dying thing is as if I'm getting transported to a new world. If I die, I die on some shit. But I know MMOs, like I got MMO brain rot and everything, so I think I'd be fine in that. But then my second option after you said Pokemon, I'm going Beyblade, bro. Put me in the Beyblade universe, nigga.
Y'all
Let it
niggas
rip.
are soft,
Let it
bro.
rip, nigga. Let it rip.
I said, be careful, man. Some of them niggas Beyblades had switches on them.
Mine's
No
gonna have a
cap.
switch on
Oh
him.
yeah, that one nigga almost killed that bitch.
damn.
That one nigga and that one with Pegasus, he almost killed somebody.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga Pegasus was throwing shots at the stands and shit. Like, bro, relax.
I feel like I built a fire Beyblade, man. That or like low key Bakugan was kind of tough too.
Bakugan was lit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bakugan was pretty sweet.
Oh my god.
What's yours, Will? Talking shit.
Berserk.
Y'all are soft.
Nigga
Y'all are
want 'em
soft,
guts?
bro.
Yeah.
Y'all are soft. Berserk.
Like, okay, you can have that.
Yes,
shit.
go ahead and suffer, nigga.
Y'all are smoking. Y'all are smoking fat gas for going to Berserk. That is actually insane. Honestly, bro. Even though it is kind of scuffed at times, I go to Full Metal Begin Alchemist.
I knew he was gonna say that shit, bro. I
I
knew
go to
he was
full-
gonna say that.
But honestly,
What are the chances you can have a good alchemy?
that's the thing. Because I could just
I
be a
hope you
normal
get the
nigga.
alchemy of sewer water.
I guess you get to choose
Right.
technically, so never mind. You can really
can.
make your own alchemy. You just have to
Yeah,
make
you
the
can
symbol.
be any type of alchemist.
Because Mustang learned fire alchemy, so you can't learn.
because you
specific
make the
alchemy
symbols for
too.
them and shit.
Yeah, so you could learn a specific alchemy.
Would
So
you
I
be
guess it's not
one of-
horrible.
would you be like a rogue alchemist or like a
Oh yeah,
like
I
a
ain't working
on
for the
your own?
state. I ain't working for the
Okay.
fucking state. Fuck that shit. You gonna want to go to Ishbal again? Fuck no.
That
Hell
would be
no.
crazy.
The state
I
was
go to
smoking
Ishbal,
dick.
bro.
The state
Yeah,
was
they be-
smoking dick.
They'd be crazy. But if it wasn't that, honestly, I don't know why this just keeps popping in my head. I'd go to like Cowboy Bebop, low key.
Yeah.
Just be like a little space pirate.
That'd be kind of
That's not
fire.
a bad one at all.
Good
yeah.
vibes.
That's,
Good vibes.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just chill with that
That'd be
nigga.
sweet.
That nigga Spike, bro.
You'd have to smoke cigarettes though.
Nah, I just smoke gas.
You'd
Imagine
have to
what-
smoke cigarettes.
Imagine what the space tree gonna be like.
Okay. Oh
Ooh,
my
the different
gosh.
planetary strains.
I would be tweaking.
Yeah, you're for sure tripping balls, bro. You're not even
You could be on the ship like, Spike, you see that shit, man?
It'll go from
He's
Cowboy
like, see
Bebop,
what? He's like, I guess I'm just tripping.
Never
It'll
mind,
go-
bro. Never mind. Yeah,
it'll
you're
go
gonna
from-
be out of your mind.
It'll go from Cowboy Bebop to Space Dandy so quick.
Oh,
Bro, I'd be in
fuck.
Space Dandy too. Shit.
I
I'd
was
be in
thinking
Space
about
Dandy vibing,
Space Dandy
man.
was
I
fire.
was thinking about Gundam, but they're always in a war state.
they're at
Like, no,
war.
I'm
I
not
was
doing
thinking
it.
Gundam
I'm
too,
not
bro.
doing it, bro.
They're stressing all the time.
All the fucking
Ooh,
time.
you know another one? Mob Psycho. I low-key could go to Mob Psycho.
Ooh, be a psychic?
Mob.
I'd be down to do that.
If you
Learn
could be a psychic, right?
Yeah, it's
Like
kinda
True,
with
true,
that.
we're
true.
being isekai'd. We're being isekai'd. So like we would Mob
Slime.
is like
I'd go to Slime,
slime.
too. Get some powers
Yeah,
from Uru.
I would
It's
lock in with Rimuru for sure. Yeah, because he can evolve you and shit. Yeah, I'm
Go
for
ahead,
sure.
give me a name, nigga. Give me a name. Name me. Name me
Give me
something
a
else.
name is crazy, bro.
Give me a name, bro. But nah,
Bamboo
I would
Supreme.
say
Slime would be a good one though.
I would say Full Metal or Cowboy Bebop for my top two.
That's cool.
They made a Gundam
Those are
version
fire.
of basically like Bakugan, Beyblade, and shit, where it's like that. You build your thing. I do Gundam Build Fighters. No cap. I watched that in
yeah, I
middle,
forgot
middle school, nigga, building my own little Gundam and then battling. Put me in, bro.
Let me see. Y'all
Shit,
remember
Gundam-
Zoids, bro?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. Bro, they be at war too.
I'm not going to Zoids either, bro.
It's
You
basically
got
Gundam,
that.
but
Cool. Zoids,
got
though.
it.
It'd
It's
be
Animal
cool, you know what I'm
Gundam, bro.
saying?
It's Animal
Yeah,
Gundam.
my bad.
That shit
Animal
would be
Gundam.
hard though.
Honestly, bro. Dre, imagine going to Iron Blooded Orphans.
I'd cry, bro. Imagine you're born on Mars too. You're just a space
And
rat.
yeah, you're with
You have the
Tekken
surgery. Oh fuck! Come here, boy. You're gonna get you're just a random street rat. They pull you off the street. Yeah, you're getting the surgery, kid. It's like, but I don't wanna.
Oh fuck me, man.
Bro, I was thinking Dragon Ball, but like the Earth gets blown up too fucking much. And the Earth be having
I
way
mean,
too
they
much shit
reset
going
it though. They reset it
Yeah,
every time.
You get wished back and you don't remember that shit.
And
Do you want to deal with getting blown up?
If I'm getting revived, fuck it.
Getting
I'm
hit with a
telling you-
stray fucking key blast. A key blast may not kill like Krillin and somebody, but it's killing one of us.
I think
First of
I
all,
think the
yeah.
humans were weak at a plot. I think he could have written a strong ass
Bro,
human that went
you pull
further.
up to the World Martial Arts Tournament with your homies and you see a nigga with an M on his forehead, put his arm out like this, and just fucking blows up your fucking section on some fucking bullshit. Nigga, Vegeta just blows up your fucking whole section of the fucking arena. Nigga, fuck no.
I'm dropping out. Easy as
But
that.
that's the
Dropping
thing.
out the tournament.
I will watch on TV.
Nigga,
I'm not going to that shit.
But like,
this nigga,
you don't have
this
to
nigga
fight.
terrorizing downtown.
Think about it, bro.
I'd
You don't
fight.
have to fight Frieza in them. You could just be a strong fighter. Because Krillin a human and he could fly, he could catch bullets and shit. I'd just be Krillin
Bro.
and just not fight strong niggas. I'd just be an everyday nigga that can fly.
Or I'm just living in America like I do now and letting them niggas on the other side of the world just do their thing.
Whole time.
And if I get blown up, I get blown up, but I come back and I don't even remember that
Facts.
shit.
Honorable
Put me
mention
in
Dragon
classroom
Ball,
of the
bro.
elite.
Nah, you got that.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd be
That shit
being
would be
a-
fun as
dude.
fuck.
Going into Hunter x Hunter would be cool. Learning an end.
Nah, I'm good off that.
Getting through the Hunter exam is gonna be a pain in the ass though. But you can retake that shit. You can retake
Hunter
You
it.
don't
exam-
have to do that.
What
You
if,
don't
Dark
what
have
if you
to
run
Continent.
into
do
a
that,
nigga
bro.
like Hisoka?
Nigga, if
Like,
you,
he just wants,
if
that
you
he just
I'm
wants your ass.
bro, you run into them ants, it's raps. It's raps. They gonna be like,
That is
"Give me-
true.
I need that. I
But
need your
if the
meat,
Miriam?
Hunter
boss."
Association approaches
Oh my
me
God.
and asks me to go
Yeah.
fight, I'm gonna tell them no. Oh, nigga, wait, solo leveling. Put me in solo leveling. Let me take a
Hell
Hunter
no.
exam.
There's a
Bitch,
chance, nigga.
what?
There's a chance you're
Hey,
E rank.
hey.
Fuck no.
People
Give him
snake
that.
you all the time too. You're gonna get snaked and
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
die in
that.
a
Fuck
dungeon,
that.
bro.
Put me in Log Horizon if you want an MMO, put me in Log Horizon, bro.
Or Overgear. Put me in Overgear.
Yeah, wait.
Shangri-La?
Fuck SAO. Put me in Shangri-La or Log Horizon, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, God.
Shangri-La's a good one.
I forgot about
Shangri-La.
those. And I don't got to
Fire.
worry about dying. Yeah, put me in one of those two.
Yeah. Shangri-La, I would love to be in that universe.
I'd
'cause
be a
I can't
demon.
wait till games come up to that level.
Facts.
I would say Fire Force, but there's a chance I could become an Infernal, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm good off that. I was thinking about it too because I was like, damn, I could have a cold ass fire ability because it wasn't even just fire. It was niggas controlled ash,
Plasma.
Yeah, that shit's tough.
That was a great question.
I want to say Soul Eater, low key, figuring out what your partner would be, what your weapon, if you're a weapon. I think that'd be kind of fire.
If your weapon was a bad bitch, would you hit?
Nah, I got my lady. I got my lady. I'm good. She would be my weapon. She'd be my weapon. So I would.
That was the correct answer. That was the correct.
Let's make sure we zero out where I gave my answer.
He said that
shit quick too. All right, man. All right, hey, we got to get to the next one. We got to get.
Yeah, that was a good ass question, Hadley.
That was a great question. So
fuck.
We got D Hampton, and D actually
shout
asked
out to D.
Shout out D, man.
Yeah, shout out to D. He asked us 5 questions, so we're gonna have to just roll through these.
5?
Bro, he asked actually like 10 plus, but I only took like a couple of them.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, D, you can ask us these in private or something. I don't know.
He sent a list like this fucking big. Like the text message was like this big, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I told Tyler, I was like, "Bro, I literally took like a couple of these hoes out," and I was like, "I'm gonna save some of these for like a future one, bro. I'm not answering all these, but honestly, we might just do like 2 because it's already 2.5 hours. So let me pick 2. Okay, we'll do these. So 1 JJK, 1 One Piece. JJK question: who are the top 5 strongest end of series characters? So I guess that are alive. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'd say.
I was gonna say
Maki,
including dead.
Toto.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, throw
Maki,
Toto in that
Toto,
bit.
Yuta. I'm gonna say Yuji.
Yuji for sure.
Easily.
Honestly, I'll put Miguel in there. Miguel's pretty tough. He took Gojo one-on-one.
You think Megami makes it? I don't know.
Hikari.
I don't think top 5. No.
Hikari's
top 5.
Oh, yeah, top 5. Top 5. My bad.
Top 5. Yeah.
Okay,
Yuta,
so top 5.
Yuji,
Hikari,
Maki.
So Yuta, Yuji, Hikari,
Maki.
Who's 5?
Toto. I
Toto
feel like against regular sorcerers, Toto's working.
I
Especially
mean,
now,
he's
bro.
a sorcerer to the core.
Because nobody's catching on to that shit like Sukuna was. Against regular niggas, Mei could be up there too. We ain't seen her fight.
Mei would be a valid one.
I'm more so thinking of like matchup wise. I feel like Toto could really fight anybody just because he could imbue the curse into anything. Just start swapping places with that shit like nonstop.
Like his technique itself, but like we didn't really see him like do anything like physical like that. Like Yuji was mainly carrying the weight as far as like the physical blows.
Fair.
But the fact that he can't switch places,
I'll put him top 10, but not top 5. I'm cool.
Yeah. If he still had his
Mei low key.
Yeah, I think it might be Mei. I was gonna say Kusakabe, but I think Kusakabe is like top 10 as well.
Are y'all saying that because she beat that nigga in table tennis?
What?
No, Mei is just fucking tough.
No, I feel like Mei's up there. She has to be in terms of what I don't know.
What about
just
comedian name?
Takaba?
Takaba, yeah. Just his technique is broken.
I feel like there's gonna be a curse tool workaround or some shit.
I mean, the smartest nigga couldn't find one.
Fair.
Kenjaku.
He manipulated him like emotionally though.
Speaking of which, we didn't even talk about
bonding.
the fact that Kenjaku is still alive. Maybe.
I seen that. I didn't know if I was tripping, so I didn't want to
right.
say nothing. I was like, is that fucking?
No, that was for sure him.
He's just on tour with that nigga now. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a comedian. The fuck? But we're not gonna get into that right now. Top 5: Yuta, Yuji, Maki, Hikari, and Mei.
I'm cool with
that. You're cool with that? Terry?
Yeah, I can agree. If we're talking about who's still alive, yeah. Wait, what about Kusakabe? Did you already say Kusakabe?
I think I put Kusakabe like right outside the top 5.
Okay.
Just because
they don't like fighting anyways.
He don't like fighting. he did do good against Sukuna, but everyone else, well, Mei didn't fight, but I feel like Mei would beat him in a fight because she's grade 1, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So is Kusakabe.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
they all said he was the better grade one though.
I'd say interchangeable, Kusakabe or Mei.
Wait, wasn't Toto? Wait, what was Toto? Grade 1?
Toto's also grade 1.
Okay,
we're putting Mei up there because she's bad.
Speak for yourself, you freak.
Yeah, she's also a fan as well with her little brother. She a fan. She on
Diddy Watch.
Yeah, that's just how they get down over there, man.
Okay. Next question. One Piece question. Okay. I kind of talked about this earlier. Who's going to go rescue Garp, or will he be killed in a pivotal point in the series to trigger an event like a Marine Fort?
Oof.
I think Kobe's gonna try. Question. I think Kobe will try.
Kobe spinning the block?
Yeah, I think Kobe will spin the block.
It'll probably be Kobe. Shit. I just don't know how strong of an inclination Luffy's gonna have to drop what he's doing to go get Garp. I'm be real.
Yeah, I don't see Luffy going to Hachinosu unless like Blackbeard's like, I'm about to kill Garp, but Blackbeard's not that type of person. He's gonna use him to his own means.
And it's gonna be not in secret, but it's gonna be towards the Marines. So I don't even know how Luffy's gonna find out enough unless it's in the paper.
Because Garp is Garp.
Blackbeard is gonna be in the paper
on each level. He already has a pirate level unlocked. He's plotting on the Marines. He's plotting on the Revolutionaries, and he's plotting on the Celestial Dragons too. Mm-hmm. With what's her face, Katarina taking Saturn's appearance.
But I could see it going to be like he actually does get killed. But knowing Oda, niggas don't die. I don't know if he's gonna kill off Garp.
I think he'll kill off Garp.
Died.
Yeah, but that's like a couple. It'd be like a handful of people out of the entire story that actually got offed, unless it was like,
oh God, bro, because what's his face in Alabasta took a nuke point blank and survived.
The bird nigga, yeah.
Hell. I think
Hell.
I don't know how the hell he did that, but
Kaido and Big Mom could be alive, possibly still. So.
But the
niggas that died in Wano got killed with way less, and that nigga Pell survived.
So I mean,
I think Garp is dead,
but I don't know if Garp would Garp be a trigger though. Would he be important enough to the entire world to be a trigger?
Yes, I think if Garp, he's the hero. So if Garp does die, that would trigger a war between the Marines and Blackbeard on like a full scale for sure.
He's a legendary.
Well, yeah, the Marines for sure. I'm thinking about like everybody though. Like, is it gonna trigger?
Yeah, because everybody knows Garp, bro.
Luffy is spinning the block if Garp dies. Like if Garp actually dies, because I can see your point.
Yeah,
he knows Garp can handle himself.
He's the last one.
At the same time, if Garp does end up dying, Luffy's crashing the fuck out.
I can see that. If he actually dies, Luffy would spin, but I don't think the threat of it is going to make Luffy drop everything in Elbaf and go.
But it causing a pivotal point in the story, like a war.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Like a war between them, and then I don't know. But as far as I think going to rescue Garp, I don't fucking know, bro. Maybe it could be the Revolutionaries, bro. If this war,
you think Dragon's spinning the block?
If this battle between the Revolutionaries and Garp actually happens to the point where the Revolutionaries are fighting on Hachinosu, could knock out two birds with one stone.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it all depends on when this happens. Like, if it does happen later on, like after Elbaf, I could see Luffy going and pulling up Loki.
Do we know if Garp is Dragon's father?
No, we do know. Yeah, they have the same name too. They all have Monkey. Yeah. That's their family
Monkey
name.
D. Garp, Monkey D. Dragon, Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
You didn't know that shit,
nigga. I couldn't never like really come through to think of it because like really
he confirmed pre-time skip. Remember when he first met Garp on the journey? Garp pulled up with the boat and he was telling him about his dad, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know I had a dad." And
and everybody around Luffy was freaking out, but Luffy didn't care.
They said
he didn't say that was his son.
The dragon.
I think he punched Luffy through that fucking wall or some shit, and he was fixing it after he did.
Yeah.
That was on Water 7, huh?
Mm-hmm. Right after.
Nigga got the straw hat flag in the back. They about to get on your ass.
but he did not never say that was his son though. Even
Nah,
though
he
that
did.
they
we just always knew that Luffy was his grandson, so that just means that Luffy's dad is Garp's son.
Yeah, because after in that arc we were talking about, he literally says, your dad's doing this or whatever. He brings up Dragon, and then everyone's confused, like the Dragon, like the most infamous man in the world. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
Yeah, like
And
the
then
most
they
wanted.
all,
yeah, they did.
yeah, and then they all have the surname Monkey, and that's usually your family is that name.
Yeah.
Is okay, so just the beginning part would just identify him as just
Monk.
Yeah, no one else has the name Monkey in their name besides those three.
I guess that's true.
Monkey D. Kaido.
Like
bro.
Law's family would be the water. Would it be the
Trafalgar,
Is
Trafalgar, Water D. Law. So yeah, Trafalgar, Water, whatever.
What was Law's dad's name?
Trafalgar something, most likely.
Water D. Law.
Or is it that? Is there a surname? The names in One Piece is weird to me, but
maybe his name is like John Waterdy.
Yeah, the concepts of them are very because I want to know
their
what
surname
Dragon
is first
did.
before everything.
Yeah, because I always thought back when I was like first watching, I'm like, damn, like Luffy's real name is Monkey, but no, that's technically their last name.
Yeah,
it's just backwards.
It's just like
we just only person we don't know
do?
Luffy's mom, which we'll probably never know unless Dragon tells him. But
Oda
I doubt.
Don't like moms. He hates moms.
Yeah, Oda don't like mothers because you see Garp didn't even say anything about his mom. So told him about his dad, didn't tell him about his mom.
We saw Sanji's mom. You know what happened to her? She was offed right after
Packed
that.
Up.
Packed her
Ace's
up.
mom.
Nami's adoptive mom.
We don't even know Ace's mom. Crazy work.
No, we did.
Ace's mom.
We saw her for like
seen her?
Yeah, she has the same name as.
Oh,
him,
you're right.
Like Portuguese something. Portuguese. No, D something though.
Yeah.
No, those are good questions, D. Those are. I hope we answered those for you. Tyler, did you say who you thought was gonna save him?
I don't think that nigga's getting saved, bro.
That nigga said he's packed up. I respect it.
Damn self.
If Kobe goes there, what the fuck is Kobe gonna do against the Blackbeard Pirates?
Bro, he's gonna get his Zenkai boost. He's powering up. Bro, he's getting stronger.
He ain't getting shit.
Mark my words, man. Kobe from the lock.
You better resurrect Goldie Roger. Take him with you. There's no way.
Like the moment that if Garp dies is gonna be around the same time as the One Piece being very close to being fleshed out. And then that's gonna be a kickoff from the Grand War.
Oh, so you think it'll be like a pivotal point then?
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be like a step forward into getting closer to the One Piece reveal.
And also, Dre, real quick, when you were talking about how like if Luffy saw that shit in the news, he wouldn't leave Elbaf. I don't think Luffy's gonna find out about anything about Garp until after Elbaf is over.
Yeah, I think Elbaf is definitely.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I think after
is Elbaf similar to Wano with it being kind of ducked off from the world and shit. Because the government has no jurisdiction there because it's Shanks' territory.
I mean, only because it's Shanks' territory, but I don't think they're cut off from the world.
And they're giant. Yeah, they're giants, bro. People just don't want to fuck with giants.
People just scared of them niggas.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, we'll get to the last question.
I could see those newspapers flying down, and then they see something. But
but no one Oda. It's not going to be till like after things simmer with whatever big things are going to happen to first.
Or Luffy could see like, oh, Garp's in trouble, and he could go save him. It could be like on a different what if with Ace. Like he's way stronger now. I don't know. It's a possibility, but I don't know.
And then that'll be like
I think he's done.
I think maybe Shanks will save him.
Straw Hats need a buff that aren't like the top 4 in the crew. They need a buff. Nami, even with Zeus, I feel like she needs a buff. Before they
need armament, bruh.
Before they take on the Blackbeard Pirates, mano y mano type shit, they need a buff. Usopp needs a buff. Chopper needs a buff. Frankie needs a buff. Like, they all need buffs. Besides, like Luffy. Luffy's gonna get in tune with Gear 5 and all that shit. Zoro and Sanji are gonna keep improving, obviously.
Jinbei's already locked in, bro.
Yeah, I feel like Jinbei's is locked in. That's just how it's gonna be. Robin, I feel like could still learn some new things too, even with her devil form. I feel like she could still do more. But
I still want to know about that. Like,
You
how
really
the
just
fuck and
need
why the
armament,
fuck?
bro.
I want to see how she
I think-
made that shit or how she
I
found
think
it.
Right.
that's like some awakening or some shit.
It's a crazy ass awakening.
last question, man. This comes from the homie Charlie Wood, avid supporter for us. So definitely shout out to Charlie, man. He's always
Shout
always
out.
showing love to us. So definitely appreciate you for this. He said, "Which manga are you mad doesn't have an anime adaptation yet?"
Berserk.
Yeah,
A
that's
good one.
literally
A
said
good
that.
one.
Yeah,
right on the nose, bro. I'd say
Oh,
Berserk.
We can name one that's just not good. Because I got one, and that's Promised Neverland. The manga for that shit
Oh,
was
just an
fucking
adaptation that you're mad at? Fair.
yeah. Like if they were to bring back a better adaptation of that manga, peak. That shit would be peak. I think it would really be peak.
Mm.
It's like the
Well,
perfect thriller type.
this was like a year ago. I would have said Donadon if I was reading it, but that's literally next
On
week.
God, I
So
would have said
Right.
the same thing. Honestly.
I would have said Donadon.
Kagurabachi.
I'm proud of the
Ooh.
people that have been sticking around.
I think
Kagurabachi's
I'm kind of a little salty that Gacha Kuda hasn't gotten one yet. Or
It got
like an
announced.
Oh, it's announced. Oh, then I can't even.
Yeah, they already
complain.
announced it.
Can't even complain.
Yeah, they already dropped the key visual of him falling
From the sky.
What
Okay.
what have we been?
Yeah, bro, they've been
reading?
announced. The Gacha Kuda anime is on the way.
I don't remember.
It was like
damn.
it was during the summertime.
Yeah. I
When is it
remember.
coming out?
I think sometime next year. I think.
Say less.
Gotcha cooter. Gotcha cooter.
I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
what else. Then I guess the only way I could really answer that is redo Soul Eater. I don't. After reading a little bit of it, I don't count that shit as a real adaptation, even though it was decent until the end. I don't count that shit, bro. They've missed a
Yeah,
lot.
there's even a teaser preview. My bad for Gacha Kuda as well.
Damn.
And this was the announcement for it right here. Can't see it, but that was the
Can't see
announcement.
shit.
Yeah, because this one's a hard one, Charlie. Because most of the anime or most of the manga we've been reading is getting adapted or has gotten adapted. Oh yeah, that's tough. Him falling out of the city.
That was cool.
Y'all gotta read that shit.
Especially now, Dandanon's getting.
I gotta catch up
animated.
on
Gacha
it.
Kuda got announced.
Answers, Tyler. We've been getting answers to shit.
I need
word.
5 for season 3. Right, we're in season
That's
3.
next.
That comes out next year.
Yeah.
They announced it.
Yeah.
They said it was coming back. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I've been sitting
Yeah.
here.
They dropped a little trailer for it too. Just nothing new. Just a bunch of like old clips and shit. And then it was like a little thing at the end where Arthur and Shen were fighting for some reason. I don't know why.
I think training maybe, but
yeah, they were like training together. But yeah. But I think it's Berserk, bro. It's Berserk for me.
that's fair.
No. Vagabond.
Oh yeah. I was gonna start reading that, and then my homie told me that shit never continued.
It finished
Vagabond's
though.
not done.
I think it finished, right?
No, it's not done.
Oh
It's
damn!
not.
Never mind.
He literally stopped writing it right at the point where like Musashi's about to fight what's his name? Soryo, I think his name is. They literally stopped it like right before that. Like after he healed from like the whole 100 fight and all that shit. And like the farm arc ended, like he stopped it literally when he's about to fight what's his fucking name? Oh, Kojiro. I'm sorry. Kojiro.
And they haven't brought that back in like years.
Oh yeah, bro. It's the last Vagabond chapter came out in like let me see. I literally have
Is
it
the
right here.
Yozakura family good?
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
The anime didn't impress me, but the manga's cool. 2015. Chapter 327 came out May 25th, 2015.
Damn, most of everything I'm reading.
9 years.
Yeah.
9 years since they dropped the Nah.
And like, it's not like he's not writing anything. I'm pretty sure he's still writing Real, the basketball manga. Yeah, he just dropped a chapter. He just dropped 2 chapters of that this year in February and May.
What is his reasoning for not continuing?
I forgot. They're still doing like exhibitions and shit in Japan for it. I see online. Honestly, I don't know. I think it just is a lot because them art is a lot. Like the art for Vagabond is a lot, and I feel like that's just not the story he's wanting to tell right now. I feel like he likes Real more than he likes Vagabond.
That nigga likes to hoop.
He's a hooper, bro.
Yeah. Takahiko Inoue. But he's a GOAT, bro. Shout out to Vagabond. I got that shit right.
Yeah, I was looking at my list. Everything I've been reading is getting animated or has already been animated. Besides like Berserk, I think.
Yeah. It's a fucking folktale at this point because it's just too dark and grotesque to animate Berserk in this type of modern society right now. Everyone is too sensitive.
It's 2024. People gonna tweak out, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we can barely have shit like Goblin Slayer and shit like that without people feeling weird by it.
Chainsaw Man's on the edge right now.
Yeah, you remember that fucking when Charlie, you saw that shit where Denji got that it was all over Twitter when Denji busted that nut.
Yeah, bro, I remember.
Yeah, people were tweaking over that shit. Yeah. And that was a hand job.
That wasn't really funny as fuck,
bro.
But they didn't show nothing crazy though. It was just the girl's hand.
I'm not gonna tell you who was doing what because spoilers and all that shit. But like, it literally was just Denji's first time having something like that happen, like a fucking middle schooler, fucking first time getting his fucking dick touched, TMI, and nigga nutted immediately.
And nigga,
it wasn't no prolonged shit like Fujimoto's fucking drawing out fucking hentai and shit. Nah, like it was literally like a page, a panel, and then
it was just people just felt uncomfortable with it too. I think is because like most of that chapter there was no dialogue. It's just this man sweating and making like this weird ass face and shit. Like,
yeah, and they thought it was sexual.
That was wild. It was sexual for sure.
It was sexual harassment for sure. He got taken advantage of 100%.
Yeah, his meat beat the fuck up.
Was he mad at it though?
He didn't know how to feel after, to be honest. And then like literally right after that happens, the story takes a fucking like crazy fucking turn, and then it's like
you gotta like forget about that, like, because what happened in the manga like prior to that situation.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Like think about the end of part 1. Like literally a similar type of situation happens, and it's like just 10, 100 for it's crazy, right?
Far worse.
It's
far
crazy.
Worse of a situation.
Damn.
I would say this is probably worse than the Makima situation.
Yeah.
Me and Terry personally, we would say people might feel differently about it, but I would say this is probably worse.
It's about to go down.
It's a lot of shit building up. Like all the build-up is about to hit its like just breaking point right now.
Do you think Maki could have, done that same thing at that final chapter?
Nah.
Nah. She's getting put down.
She couldn't, because if she could, she would have.
Yeah, she would have. Yeah, because she kind of did try to, in a sense, kind of did.
Yeah, when she sent him into space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But no, that was the last question. We're gonna have to do a Chainsaw Man talk soon, Terry, because we got to talk about that. Dandadan, Chainsaw Man, Kagurabachi, we got to talk about all that shit separately. We're gonna have videos for that, because them shits are going crazy. But we appreciate everyone that sent in questions. Obviously, like I said, wasn't that many of y'all, but for the ones that did send them around this time around, we do appreciate it. We're nearing that 3-hour mark. Feel like we haven't done an episode this long in a minute, so we'll wrap it up here. Niggas got work tomorrow. Niggas got lives and shit, so got to get that sleep here soon. How y'all?
Doing great.
quick little something. Our Sparking Zero video is at 901 right now.
Oh yeah, we hit 900.
Go watch that shit. Get us to a
901.
K, man. Get us to a K. Show your boss, show your mama, show your daddy, show your siblings, your cousins, your neighbors. Show the fucking milkman when
Your
he pulls up.
dogs and your cats.
Your dogs and your cats. They're eating the dogs.
They're
Yeah,
eating the
your
cats.
They're eating the cats.
Springfield, Ohio. What the fuck is going on?
Nah, man, we appreciate the love and support as always, man. We cannot do this without y'all. Be on the lookout for this vlog and these other 2 Sparking Zero videos we recorded probably sometime this week, either before or after this pod episode is out. We got some work ahead of us, aka Dre does, because he's the one that edits these primarily. So, and they got some work ahead of him.
Shout out to Dre.
Okay.
Shout out to Dre, man. We each do our part though, so you know how it is. But aside from that, y'all got anything else?
No sir.
All right, man. Drink your water, man. Y'all stay
water.
safe, be blessed, eat good, read good, watch good, sleep good, be good, feel good, and we're gonna catch y'all in the next one, man.
Yeah.